What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear, and this is Baldur's Gate, episode 50.
Ooh,
50. Now that's a number.
That's a benchmark episode.
Back in my day.
That's a number.
That's a lot. It's a big number to barely scratch the surface of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. How many hours have actually been in Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate? Actually, sir?
No.
Nope. Never even been.
You know,
Never.
We're working on
What is this
it.
Baldur's Gate that you speak of?
And I'm still here, guys. I'm alive still.
Second time around.
Ish. For now.
I almost killed us all last week.
You flirt with death a lot. Let's say that.
50,
My mistress.
50 sounds like a lot until you play, other campaigns where you're reaching almost 100, and then 50 is like, yeah, that's a solid campaign.
We're just scraping in. Yeah.
There's so much more to tell.
Hey, by this point in the campaign, Vala should have come back from the dead, right?
True. We've had a steady mid-campaign resurrection arc now.
Yes.
That's true.
We're very good at it. We've done it many times.
Practice makes perfect, I guess.
Dude, if Valis had a Vorpal sword, I don't know. That's the hack. Game breaking.
Yes.
Didn't need one.
Vorpal, pirate, rapier.
I think I would take a Lunith over the Vorpal sword.
Lunith is ridiculous.
It was broken. Being able to fire off, I could do 14 charges of magic missile, plus I could expend all of my spell slots if I wanted to as extra charges. I could do like 40 d4s or something of damage. It was crazy.
I want to say that's a cannon weapon too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, like I don't think that one's out of the books where it's like, the supplementary ones are very juiced. They're pretty cooked, but that one is like a natural game breaking. But I guess it's not much different than a lot of those that come from the item I pool. Pretty damn strong.
I mean, it was
my favorite letter.
It did other stuff, it had other properties, but
That's the only thing I ever remember that doing. It's like it did other things, but like this was the shit.
It allowed you to like cast range spells or touch spells at range.
It had meta magic properties to it.
Yeah,
what's the fucking story on this sword?
It had some other stuff, but none of it was as good as just a one hitter quitter.
It's very arcane.
Yeah,
very much
very arcane.
Yeah. All I'm trying to do is figure out how to get Rook the ability to read and not Aelun. That's all that I'm dead set on. It's just looking for this magic item that works for one side and not the other.
Read. He told you.
Yeah.
Sure he does. Sure. Reading.
He went to college. Came loudly.
Oh gosh.
I love it. Who's got some big announcements for this week?
Becca does.
Oh yes, I do. I thought you were gonna go first, but that's fine.
You're going first.
I'm on the Pink Pixels and Gamers Dream stream this week, so I have a bonus stream on Friday, 2:30 till 5. We're sponsored by Sun Zero, so they're giving us a little extra stuff, and we're doing giveaways, so it'll be a fun old time.
What's Sun Zero?
Sun Zero focuses on selling curtains that block out the sun entirely, and they're not just the hideous plain black ones. They're different patterns and styles, so you can actually have a really nice stream room, like where it looks like it's all together.
All right, I'm very interested in this.
Right?
They're gray.
They don't have blackout curtains at my parents' house, and I miss them desperately.
Yes. Like it's not even if you don't need streaming, like just for sleep. Like I want to sleep during the day and not have the sun wake me up.
Big on that.
Yes. Yes.
Now that I rarely need my ability to sleep on airplanes, I'm happily to give that wonderful talent up for a good night's sleep.
Yes. Like this is all I want, please and thank you.
Well, that's dope.
Yeah. Still be playing Destiny. Get more of that Witch Queen in.
Oh God, yes.
You guys have been playing late too for you guys. We're up 11:30 midnight my time. You guys will be campaigning.
We've got 2 more missions in the campaign.
Addiction.
On legendary.
Addiction.
So it's been frustrating a little bit. It's a good challenge. So, but
Are you guys playing on legendary?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, legendary feels so good.
Yeah.
If you have weapons.
I'm at 1508 now, 1507, something like that.
Oh, yes.
So
He's higher than me. It's
burning through it, but yeah.
You sound like me on Lost Ark.
Yeah.
yeah, everyone's higher.
I'm just trying to get through the campaign. I wanted to get us through the campaign so we can start doing pinnacles because I got 2 more characters to burn through.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just glad they gave you the ingredients to be able to infuse your gear on the go.
Yes.
Like I was like, oh my god, thank you. This is the quality of life I've wanted. Like I don't want to put on these blues. I want to use the stuff that I've invested in. So thank you for giving me the mods to be able to do it. That felt really nice.
As you go along. Yep.
Loot feels real good. The 2 chests. But here, I got a question for you. First, and there's no spoilers. First mission on Legendary, when you end it, did it give you the 2nd chest?
Yes.
Damn it! It took it from me. Its 2nd chest didn't open. It went boom, cut.
Are you the only one who didn't get it?
I got 2nd chest every time.
I froze and creep crawled to the two Ingrams, and then the 2nd chest didn't pop before it kicked me out into the cutscene.
Oh.
I was furious. I was like, no, get that loot for me.
I did this work. Remember what I've done.
I did this solo. This took so long.
I mean, if it helps, I didn't get it either.
You didn't.
We did the first mission or 2 solo because it wouldn't let us party up for some reason day 1. And it wouldn't.
Day 1
We did a lot
things.
of it on our own.
Till later on, so we had to do it solo for a little bit, but then we've been playing together after that. But it's been fun. I've been doing all that.
I was very impressed that Dim was working last night when I got on at 3 o'clock.
I didn't know. I was like, man, I got to go to the vault, and somebody in chat was like, "Oh no, Dim's working." I was like, "What do you mean Dim's working? It's day 1."
dude, they had a good launch. Everything was firing.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. It's so nice.
And
it was good announcement. We got a D20 deathmatch this Sunday. I almost forgot. D20 deathmatch this Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We have Jambo coming in versus Mindari. So if you're familiar with either one of those people, we'll have that twitch.tv/D20 deathmatch. And in the meantime, you can go to youtube.com/D20 deathmatch to catch up because we need the watch hours and the subs. Do it.
Acolytes, do it.
even if you've already watched it, open it up. Just let them run
again.
One more time. Remember the memories.
Watch the video.
Never stop watching.
That we all ever
And
do.
while you're on YouTube, go ahead and give us a favor and visit our friend Bife, who's a part of Meteorian Corps, and please watch his history of the Hive and Dynasty. It's so good. You're gonna lose your mind.
It's amazing. You did such a great job. The artwork in it is phenomenal.
I think it's still down though. It got copyright struck today, and he's working on it with Bungie to get it sorted out.
It's gonna get sorted.
It was like 500,000 views when it got taken down for copyright
No
infringement.
It'll get sorted. He didn't break any rules.
he said
somebody was dumb.
He said on Twitter, him and Bungie are trying to sort the issue.
Yeah, because like
it shouldn't be.
Yeah. Oh.
But
Well, when it gets back up, a little bit of the hype. His artist is also our artist. So if you enjoy all that crazy, amazing artwork, he's going to be doing the entire character set of Baldur's Gate next. So all of our characters are going to be done by Ben from MetaWorks very, very soon. And I'm actually going to start creating my villain budget for custom villains. And I'm excited. Is that something? Custom villains, custom NPCs, like top tier NPCs. So I'm very excited about having that rolling. We're gonna have Ben do all the artwork as much as we can before some company like Bungie hires him away from us. But yeah, I love his work, and if you like his work too, give him a follow out there on the Twitterverse. But he's done the Meteorian core. Very, very interesting. Like, it's a very distinct style that kind of brings you back to the classic RPGs that he did for that campaign. So I'm excited for what else he is going to do. And I'm going to see if he can't redesign the D20 for the channel so we can have the roll back on the screen again and
nice.
revamp that with new artwork for show. But yeah, fun little updates there. Anybody else got anything? I saw Radio, you posted more cat pics. I was very pleased. You sated me for sure.
You asked for him, you got him.
Yeah, now the bounty. The cat bounty is the snuggle.
Yep.
They're so cute.
You got to catch the snuggle.
Gosh.
That's my goal. That's my goal. Every time they're getting together and they're doing that little nose thing, I'm like, oh, please snuggle. Well,
Aw.
we'll get there. That'll be the next money shot.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
Boop the nose.
I got a wonderful care package from Voodoo Ranger today. That was really nice.
Yeah, you did, dude.
Ooh.
They sent me some nice Juice Force and some shades. Pretty freaking epic. Thank you, Voodoo Ranger and Patrick, for your kindness. I'm drinking it right now, so it's real good. But
get those voodoo cheers in the chat, yo. I have one left. That's it, and I don't know when.
I've got two. I've got two.
Now's the best time. You're not promised tomorrow. Enjoy it today.
So jelly. Well, over here on the channel, D&D as usual. We got everything up and running on the 2 PC setup. Going relatively smooth so far. Fingers crossed. But we'll be doing the D and double feature tomorrow. We're finally going to get to fucking Barvlona and Witchlight after 2 weeks. And Meteorian Core might get to Baldur's Gate. We don't know. Who knows? We'll see. This weekend, though, I've had an itch. And it's about to be scratched. We're going to play some Viking D&D. I don't know what day. I don't know what time. So I'll keep you posted in the schedule. But I am gonna play some because it's cold and it's ice covered, and I need that Viking music in my life. So we're gonna play a couple weeks straight of like a mini campaign and have some fun. So look forward to that. You want to get your Viking on? We'll be doing some of that over here on the channel and making the best of our time while it's still miserable outside before I start leaving to the lake for the weekends. Also, I am booked for TwitchCon 2022. So if you're in San Diego, I will be there. There will be voodoo meet and greets the entire week. Whenever those schedules come out, I will let you all know of the times. I can tell you this much: I will rarely be on the con floor unless there is a bar inside the convention. If there is a bar inside the TwitchCon convention, then I will be there. But I don't know how they're going to structure because this is many years later. But I will be there for the full week, and I will post times to do all the meet and greets. And as always, our meet and greets will probably be combined with like a bunch of other voodoo content creators somewhere, and we will have beer there. they will never be dry, I promise that. So very excited, booked for it. Obviously GCX, if you haven't booked for GCX, you better do it now. I don't even know if they have rooms left inside the hotel. I will be there. What's that, late June? It's June like 16th, 17th?
Yes.
And that is all of us here, correct?
I'll be there.
Maybe a Mang? Don't you tease me.
Oh.
Got conflicts right now.
It is June 11th and 12th.
11th and 12th. Thank you for the
I'm
correction.
available, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I haven't even thought about booking. I've been too busy. So,
and I'll be there. And I'm gonna be at Tim's wedding, but sorry, you guys, it's private. I'll be marrying Tim at some point in time before East, and I will also be at PAX East.
From April through June, like I'm real booked every weekend, like real booked. So,
and I will,
yeah.
I will give everybody a disclaimer for PAX East. There will be voodoo events, but I will tell you this: PAX East is the least consumer con friendly. It is a lot of business to business and small rooms and huddled around. There's like the least amount of contact of all the cons PAX East is a very business one. There'll be events, and I'll advertise it whenever we do something voodoo, and I'll be up at the bar, which will be cool. It'll be the most open that we've had it. The bar is very cool, but a lot of the other auxiliary events usually tend to be industry only. But if you're in the area, that's why I tell people, if they're in the area, I wouldn't fly out to go to East, but if I was there, I would stop by for one of the days and go hang out at the voodoo bar. But yeah, I'll be there as well, and I think that's all my schedule that I can release so far. So if you're gonna be in any of those events, San Diego, Boston, Orlando, I will be there. Let's raise them voodoos. Thank you, Voodoo Ranger, for fueling the RP on the channel for another year, helping my folks get paid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you didn't know about our Lord and Savior Juice Force, if you see it heading your way to be coming out in 12-ounce cans, pick it up. It's the best, but make sure to definitely drink responsibly on that bad boy. It is a high ABV beer, but it is delicious and it lives up to the name.
That's how you know it did well, when they're like, oh, we're releasing 12-ounce cans of this because like everybody loves it.
Yeah, I think it was just like, we have a beer so good we can get rid of these stovepipes. Yeah. We got a bunch of these built up somewhere. Let her eat.
Yeah.
And we got to thank, last but not least, all of our lovely patrons, Shabby, Shy Flames, West Wolf, and the OG for namesake. Thank you guys immensely for sponsoring our content. We could not get everyone paid weekly if it weren't for you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you, along with all the $25 patrons. I love you. Thank you for helping the 10s, the 5s, and $2 just the tips. You all are awesome. Thank you. The map bill has been immense this last month. It was about $150 over its normal budget. I think my map makers juiced themselves up a little bit here at the start of the year. It's usually about the same because I support per creation. They were at it. Let's just put it that way. But that's good. That means we got more interesting places we can tell stories in a visual manner. So they do an awesome job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We need to pick up with where we left off last week. Fresh out the hellscape. An interesting conversation with Asher's so-deemed uncle. Inside a hellish land, saw Asher forced to try to take a deal, sacrificing his own soul to save his friends. Repeated attempts as the stakes were raised, showing his friends a near-death scenario held underneath the lava. Asher held strong, trusted his friends, and did not accept the infernal pact laid before him. This entity in the red eyes looming, becoming frustrated, left you to deal with his hellhound archons as you battled elementals in a stream of lava, ripping through a strange yet familiar house from Asher's past. Barely being able to dispense of the foes, using all of the party's resources, you were able to hobble out of that hellscape and finally make your way back and begin to dreamwalk back to Baldur's Gate. Stepping through that portal right where we left off, if there's anybody that wants to RP anything before they head back to the material plane, I will give you that second now.
Gitzi just dragging her whip along, kind of like a sad tale at this point. I don't think I ever want to come back here.
I agree. I don't want to ever see this place again.
You guys are acting like you had a bad time here. I mean, you got to do all the fun stuff. I was trapped inside of a wolf.
The fun stuff. Yes, dying is so much fun. Thank you for that reminder. How did I not see the silver lining in all of this? That on top of the lovely food and great company, I also had the opportunity to almost die. Thank you.
Yes, you almost died. That is an important distinction.
Well, technically, I did, and I got lucky that I had friends here to help me back up. It's a very different outcome.
Your head wasn't even chopped off. It's like barely dying.
Barely dying. What is? Either you're dying or you're not barely.
You're mostly like even, it was only for a second. It's mostly like holding your breath.
Who are you to make such a distinction?
I think that I have somewhat of an expertise in this area.
Okay, you did die once, but surely that is not enough. I've gone under by far more times.
Yes, then you should know.
You're useless, goodness. In either case, as lovely as this place is by far too deadly. Heck, even the transportation of just trying to get here is way out of my wheelhouse. Put me back on that wretched boat.
By the way, Aelun, are you Silrook or are you Aelun?
I just assumed I was Aelun since we have the token here.
Gotcha.
Just rolling with it.
Yeah, no problem.
I think it's been an hour, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
I imagine Aelun getting very bored and like kicking rocks and walking away like after the combat.
Upset he missed it. Look, we weren't supposed to be here. This wasn't a part of the trip. It was a mistake I made. You weren't supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to be here. No one was supposed to be here. So I don't think we'll be traveling anytime soon. Not until I can figure it out. So don't worry.
Right, well, I have a feeling once we get the chance to, we need to talk a little bit more seriously about what just happened.
What's to say that it's your fault? You've got us back here. Maybe it's them.
It's my fault. I don't really want to talk about it right now. I just almost got you all killed, so let's just get back. Let me focus on this so that I don't screw it up again, and then we can figure it out from there, maybe at the tavern when I feel safe and can lay down and decompress.
Right. Sleep, food, time.
Well, first we gotta probably deal with the Burn and Folly Society, because...
No, you have to deal with them. I did not have to deal with them.
I'll handle it.
Good. I will be finding their buffet table yet again. Hopefully those two servers haven't forgotten me.
God, I was getting nervous there for a second. I heard you actually put sleep above food, and I was gonna make sure you didn't get sick down here in hell.
I feel like I have. I don't know where my priorities are these days. Sleep, food, what is more important? Ultimately, if I could do both together, I would. Maybe if I... She contemplates the idea, trying to figure out if she could possibly do it.
Now that's a sight. Gitzi laying on her back with two servants, one feeding her food, the other moving her jaw up and down so she can chew and sleep at the same time.
Honestly, I believe I could pull it off.
Wouldn't put anything past you.
All right. Right. I suppose we should dust off any last embers of flame or lava we happen to have before we go present ourselves to the fine establishment.
Ah, hell no, let's go in dirty. Let them know it wasn't easy.
That they should know. Maybe they'll throw in a few extra coins for us.
They're rich people, I doubt it, but you can always make a show for them.
That's the show of it all. I'm not going first. I'll follow whoever else, but I'm not going first.
We don't have to carry Asher again, do we?
Do we?
I don't think so. I don't know. I have to be last. I have to be the last one out of the portal. Make sure everyone's safe.
That's good, because I didn't say anything, but you're kind of heavy. I could help you drop maybe a few pounds if you wanted to train. Maybe we could get you in shape.
I've literally asked you like 6 times to teach me how to like fight, and every time you give me crap for it. And now you're like, I can help you get in shape.
What are you talking about? I tried to teach you to fight the first day we met.
You punched me.
No, I punched at you. I think you are misremembering.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, maybe you're not wrong. If you could learn some things too.
I don't think so. I think I'm all good for the time being. I know a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of arcane things.
Maybe.
Do you know, is the portal ready? Because I'm going through it.
Does it look like it's ready?
I don't know. You know the arcane. You tell me.
Does it look like a portal?
Kinda.
Should we hold hands as we go through or something?
Couldn't hurt.
Trust Asher.
Probably a good idea.
I want to hold Josiah's hand.
Hey. Hold out a paw. We'll hold one over to Gitzi.
Jen?
Oh my God.
Wow. Wes Wolf with that item I-20, dude.
Item I nat 20 in chat.
Item I nat 20.
Whoa.
Josiah and someone else. Dang, that's crazy.
Well,
Lucky dice.
name who's getting the eye. It's your choice to give out.
Damn.
Crazy. I saw that and was like, damn.
Oh God.
I'm going to put a caveat on the note. That was a nat 20.
Gitzi on the second one.
Yes.
Give it to Daddy.
Whoa.
That's a not so inside joke anymore. I misread and I thought my chat was calling me Daddy, so I'm not using the name. Turns out they were talking to Wes Wolf, but I just decided that I am Daddy now.
I'm only disappointed because that would have rounded out my alphabet. I would have had every single A through I. I'm only missing the I. I was like, oh, it would have been like, oh, there we go. Someone unlock a R for me, okay?
Chat, don't forget, we literally have a loot emote now. I want to see those loot emotes go up.
Pretty dope. Yeah, the portal's ready. We can go.
Jen, you want to step through with the rest of us?
You don't have to ask me twice. Get the fuck out of here. I'm ready for that payday.
Ready for a nap. I'm gonna wink at Gitzi.
A payday nap. Even better. Sleep on this money.
Let's do it to it. And take the first step forward.
As you walk through the portal, Aelun's gonna do that thing with his hand where he takes his finger and like itches your palm just to annoy you.
Oh, that's just mean.
Kind of tickles though. Feels good.
Stepping back through the portal, which you rolled for last week already.
Thank God.
Go ahead, roll one just for fun.
No. If you would have said roll again, I'd have been like, no.
Not doing it.
Not happening.
Fuck you, RoBear. I won't do what you tell me.
Your stream, on TV, face.
But I will be the last one through, and before I like enter, I kind of look back at everything and at the house and just kind of ponder for a moment before I head through and it closes behind, and we traverse through the plane towards the exit back to Baldur's Gate.
As you guys open your eyes once again, this time filled with twilight, as you step in to that familiar scene of the greenhouse once again. This time, no more pomp and circumstance. Just the light shining in from all of the large windows. Massive crimson bowl back behind you. No longer open. Closed. No ceremony. Certainly no naked bodies. But then you hear those big paws as you see Bowie slide coming around from one of the ends. And Bowie comes running, and you can see Bowie's already grown just a little bit, just in the time that you've been gone. Paws even bigger. He jumps in towards that first little bit of foliage, and it shakes. And it's kind of like that moment from Jurassic Park where you're waiting for the spitter to come through, but instead of the spitter, it's Bowie. Spread leg, just jumps full on tentacles. I need you to make a strength saving throw, Asher.
Oh, God. 10.
10 against little Bowie. Roll coming in. Ah! Just enough.
Just enough.
Knocks you over. All the kisses. Little bit of claws.
Okay. Oh, okay. That I'm hurting. Okay. Good boy, Bowie. Good boy. Okay. All right. Guess go wrestle with Aelun. Go.
He takes one of his claws and locks it into the hood.
Oh, okay.
He kind of drags you just a little bit.
Okay.
And then he realizes he's being a little rough. It's like, oh. And then
all right.
Nuzzles, and you get the circle, boom, just plop. The heaviness that's over on your shoulder, and his head's laying across the top of your body, looking at everyone else like, all right, who's gonna pet me next?
Okay. I just give him some scritches. As you can't not, you know.
Oh, you get the full stretch. You get the full big boy stretch. Oh.
Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. It's good to see you two. Why don't you go play with someone more your size, huh? I mean, I guess it would be me, but I don't know. I figured, go attack Aelun. He's got a lot of energy normally.
He just learns, like leans his head and rolls over and looks at you upside down.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Better scratch that belly.
Oh yeah, I mean, I already am. Like, that already is happening. It's like whatever this Displacer Beast wants, it gets.
It's spoiled rotten. Oh. I thought there would be more people, really. But I'm not gonna complain as long as we get paid. Punch this time card, working employees over here.
Yeah, I'm glad that there's not a bunch of people and not really in the mood. All right. We gotta go find what was his name again?
Alex Versand?
Yeah, Alex Versand.
You forgot your boss already?
Yeah, it's been a bit. Okay,
I'm starting to rub on you after all.
Yeah.
Hey, let's not take this job and shove it. All right. I mean, as long as we still get paid, right? This is gonna be like the most money I've ever had. Okay. Like tenfold.
They said they might have some cool side pieces too, as well.
Well, let's ask Bowie if he knows where Mr. Barristan is.
Your definition of a side piece?
Oh, like cool, like trinkets and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. It depends on what we bring back. There's like a bonus incentive.
I always thought
Asher, let's talk about
like a pistol or something.
Let's have a conversation about language. As Jinrid puts an arm up over your shoulder and pulls you up to your feet.
Okay, all right. Hey Bowie, where's Alex?
Did you say Alex?
Where is he? It's
a full burnout on the tiles. Boom, takes off. Boom, jumps through, just bounds through a leap of ferns, and you see him disappear.
I guess, do we go through the ferns as well?
I'll walk around.
Yeah, okay, we'll go between two ferns. Got it.
As a man who's grown up in greenhouses his entire life, I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw as you make those first steps.
Oh, no.
Nailed it. That's a 7.
Oh.
16.
But
Hey,
I don't
Gitzi's
have
right
my
there with me.
character class.
Yeah.
It's
Of
like,
course not. You
told you
can't
I'm-
have everything.
Tired and exhausted.
that's my excuse.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Jen.
Oh,
That branch is drilling you in the face.
and you
Just
know
like,
what? It's very fitting because it happened to me my entire life. As we begin to stroll, obviously picking the wrong side, not seeing the hoses lined up, you can hear it. And whenever you do, it's like a moment in Terminator. And before you can move to do anything, all of us that are 12 and lower, so Asher, Gitzi,
Engine.
that full blast sprinkler, you get hit 3 times before you're able to move. And it's always like you get hit in like the forehead, and it's so strong, it hits, goes in the hair, boom, through the other side, boom, direct shot here, one down to the knee. It's the worst water gun shot of your life. Just drilled. All of them hit Jin and knock him back into the ferns that are already soaked. And you can hear it just hitting the plant leaf that he's now underneath, where you can hear just this slap of wet elephant ear against his face. Oh, shit. He should have went in the ferns.
You
Yes,
still
I
up out of the soil, cowboy?
Yeah, as he just holds his arm up. He got hit so hard, he went into star form.
Grab your arm and pull you up.
Oh, thanks. Fucking greenhouses. Yes, I have greenhouse PTSD, chat. As you pull him up, now clearly seeing the pathway, a little soaked, but not bad. You can see, Alex Verisan with hands up. The prodigal son has returned.
Hey,
Fellow
Alex.
Asher and associates.
We're here. Yay. We made it.
And impeccable timing as well.
Is it?
It is.
Oh. What's so impeccable about it?
Crimson Days are right around the corner.
Oh.
Oh, you mean it's coming into season?
Yes.
Sounds like a Kmart special.
Well, before anything, let's Aelun, if you would, please.
If I would what?
The crimson bulb that we went to get that you have.
The what?
You grabbed it.
I grabbed a lot of things.
I will destroy you.
You would try.
The bulb, the pedal, the one
Careful,
you grabbed
Aelun.
from the room.
He's already done a good job of destroying himself once.
The petal.
Yes, the big red.
1 second. Aelun's gonna be searching around in his new shinobi robes. Oh, you mean this thing?
The sweat rolling off of Alex Verasan's forehead almost pales in comparison to what's rolling off of Jinrid's at the moment. You do have the bulb, yes?
Aelun.
The what? What does it look like?
It's literally the only plant that you grabbed the entire. That's not true.
It is no, yeah. You
It's
grabbed a
the
lot of
big red
plants.
one. It's the big red one. It's the one. The whole reason we went. We got trapped in a room.
Okay, let me just see what I have in my pockets. I'm gonna just start turning it on my pockets. I'm gonna drop a set of brass knuckles. Gonna drop some random coins and shit. A couple.
I just look
rocks.
at Alex and I'm like, I guess good help is hard to find. I don't know.
Let me see. Turning out my pockets, there's nothing in there. You know what? Hey, listen. I think I know where it is.
He starts
And
breathing heavy.
He's gonna sit down on the floor and like pull off his boot, and then shake it out, and the flower's gonna fall out.
Oh gosh.
He immediately, he just like dives for it.
There it is.
Are you talking about that?
Yes. Aelun, yes.
I thought that my gates felt a little uneven.
Interesting method of capture and carry, but this will do. This will do. Oh.
Lean over to Jen. He doesn't know that's probably the safest place. Usually his head is the first thing to go, not his feet.
Oh. I must get this back to the society immediately. Crimson Days will be here soon. Crimson Days will be here soon. Please, I will send accounting over immediately to take care and make sure you're properly compensated before you exit.
Should we just wait here? Or do we go to the front?
Just go ahead and follow me.
Okay.
Just about 5 minutes longer, Bill. That's all. 5 minutes.
I really need to meet this Bill.
Works tirelessly.
Yeah, seems like a hard worker. He really pulls his weight. I wonder if his real name's RoBear.
No,
Yeah,
not
he's
a Bill.
lazy.
Nope. My alter ego is Rocco or Bobby from the bar days. I'm here to see Bobby.
There you go.
I'm here to see Bobby. He doesn't go by Bobby.
I like, as we're following, I just look at how disheveled and fucked up we all look at, and I'm like, Alex hasn't asked us, hasn't like even remotely asked or said anything, and I'm just like, all right. I'm like, I wonder if this is what's normal for a fellow. Like, it's just like, oh my god.
You tend to think that discretion in exactly the methods that are used are not quite as
They don't
pressing.
care how it's done as long as it's done. Yeah.
You're doing work that they can't fathom of doing.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, we maybe poisoned and disrupted a whole archphase court, but that's fine. I'm not actually saying that. I'm not actually saying that. But imagine, like, oh yeah, you wouldn't believe what we did. It's like, but don't worry, we left your calling card.
And as Alex Verasan disappears, as you guys exit out the greenhouse now into a much smaller marble hallway, decorated in similar style, but as you step through what felt like a clear entranceway, you can feel the temperature change and the cooler air. As you look behind you now, you can only see what kind of looks like the fairy fire spell in a glow of a much more opaque wall that's back behind you as you follow Soot, and Alex Verisand kind of leads you on, and we will take you right over here. And he ushers you into the Master of Coin next to him as he still has that bulb clutched in his hands. I'm sorry to keep things short, but I will send communication to you immediately, Asher. I will let you know of the research that has gone on. I must take this to the rest of the society members promptly to make sure that it's in its utmost care. Thank you.
That is totally fine, Alex. We'll handle it from here and we'll be in touch.
He does a small bow and continues on down the hallway. As you turn the corner and you see a small goblin. One that Gitzi, Jen, and Asher have seen before in the fighting pits.
Yep.
2 gold earrings. Currently going through sets of parchment paper and a large coin register next to them. Next.
Hello. Oh, it's you. Hey.
I remember you from the fights.
Yeah, how are you?
Best popcorn in the city.
Oh, it was. That was quite a fight, huh?
I didn't put 2 and 2 together. You're the new fellow, eh?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I didn't know either, but it's so wonderful to run into Gitzi. Jinrid, look, it's our friend.
You can call me OG. Just call me OG.
Hey, OG. Well, it's wonderful to see you again, and I guess work with you in a capacity.
I guess you could call it work. Just a bean counter. So we got any receipts? Any receipts?
No receipts. We've already turned in the requested
receipts?
item.
Well, you've been gone for days. Certainly stayed somewhere. You ate? What do you?
Well, I mean, I've got friends, so. But you know, I'll keep a note of that if I have receipts in the future.
Okay, you're losing the per diem. I don't know what to tell you.
Did you guys have any receipts or anything? I didn't.
10 gold a day. You don't use it, you lose it.
Anybody have any receipts?
I had receipts, but they got burned when we fought the fiery pit monster.
Oh, sounds horrible.
Hence the singe on my jacket.
Guess it was worse than that beholder, eh? Yeah.
That beholder's a sweet thing compared to the fire beast.
Fire beast. Yeah, that sounds fucking horrible. But this is a big job. This is a lot of coin. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna need some help. We're gonna bring some boys from the back. I don't have this in the register.
Yeah, fair enough. We can wait.
Nah, it's fine. Yeah, just get Bowie. He's getting huge. Get the fucking cart. It's all right.
He is getting pretty big.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to ride that sucker soon. Yeah, what do you say? I can ride that thing right now. All right, no receipts. You guys are fucking crazy. All right. And you guys are owed what per piece? I can't remember. It was something like 3,000 gold pieces. It is enough.
Let me look and see if I wrote it.
It was. I think it was 10,000 total, but a majority was supposed to go to me, and then the rest was going to the help or something like that. It was how it was written down. I think it was like 10K, and like 8K was going to me, and then 2K was for the help. It was something ridiculous like that.
Yeah. I hate to say that, but that sounds right.
Yeah. Which obviously I'll share with, once
Sure.
we'll get it handled. Or will I? Suckers. No, I'm just
You all
kidding.
take better notes than I do. I put down things like 5 rocks. No details.
5 rocks.
5 rocks.
Picked up 5 rocks at some point in time.
I have 5 rocks.
I don't take good notes.
I have 10k gold ahead with check payable to Balefrost.
10k gold ahead?
You guys are officially wealthy. A wealthy lifestyle means living a life of luxury, extra social status, possibly being lumped into old money, nobility, new money, or royalty. Your lifestyle is comparable to that of a highly successful merchant, favored servant of royalty, or owner of multiple businesses.
This proves that fantasy is why we're all here today. 100% the fantasy genre.
I'm royalty, bitch.
What is this?
You have access to respectable lodgings, usually spacious homes, that you can be a good in the best parts of town. You can use the most comfortable suites and inns, and you are able to hire a small staff of servants while you are still wealthy. So you are directly underneath aristocratic right now.
Wow.
You are the
But what's great
almost
is I
to the
feel
top
like
rung.
we're not that. Like, we're gonna go back to the elf song and just vibe. Like, we're gonna save that money for other shit.
Probably speak for yourself, because I intend to stay wealthy now. So my first point of order is to invest in local businesses like Oshkosh Bagosh, Radio Shack, etc.
Blockbuster.
Toys R Us.
Blockbuster. I need to build an empire here.
Yeah.
In the taco cart, yeah.
Oh, not the meat pie cart?
Maybe the meat pie cart. I don't know.
Let's all right, let's do this the best way we can so you don't look so conspicuous leaving out here. Let's leave the
Appreciated.
let's not do the blocks, all right? Let's not do the whole blocks, okay? That's gonna be a little overdone. We'll get this split up here for you. And they're gonna be able to break this down into just the right coinage of where you're going to be able to contain this bit of wealth on you without looking like you just walked out like Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah. What's above platinum?
Oh, what is above platinum? I don't think there is above platinum.
I have no
See,
idea.
that would be Asher's bag of holding that is now filled with enough gold that we can go swimming in it like Scrooge McDuck.
Yes.
No, platinum's the top. It goes copper, silver, electrum, gold, platinum. 1 platinum is 10 gold
10
pieces.
gold pieces.
Yeah.
There might
Go
be
on.
more,
So you
but us plebes don't get to know what that looks like.
a 1,000 platinum then?
Yeah. Doable. Split among everyone. Easy.
Gets it all set up. This budget for Crimson Days. Ridiculous. Really is just for that Hallmark holiday shit. Whatever floats their boat.
There was some potential bonus incentives. I assume you're gonna have to cover up with Alex and see if any of that's rewarded. But
What bonus incentives? What do we got here?
I don't know. It was part of the original agreement. It was something about
you got a receipt?
potential-
Was there
No.
any?
Well, I mean, there's a
extra-
contract that we signed that you have.
Yeah, you got the contract?
Yeah, sure. Here, I hand it to him.
No, I don't think that's a contract. Yeah, that looks like a receipt from Elf Song.
I mean, does that count?
No,
Even staying at the elf song.
no, these are we're looking for Fey receipts. This is from 2 weeks ago. It's a bowl of chili.
Is
fake
you're
chili.
looking for a bonus? Would there be any sort of bonus for having a parrot?
Parrot bonus? Well, if it's in the contract, if somebody could show me the contract around here, what these side bonuses are.
I'm gonna hand him the pamphlet that I pissed on as a dog.
This is our pamphlet.
I think you'll find all of this is in order.
It looks disgusting. What'd you do to this? This is one of our. Throw that thing away. I don't want to. I don't want to touch that.
This is the contract. It got a little messy during the fight.
That is not the contract. That is 100% our pamphlet.
It's fine. It's fine.
I want to get you guys paid.
It's written right here.
What do you?
Yeah, I thought I handed you the contract. Apparently, I don't have the contract on me. I thought I did, but
maybe we should call our lawyer.
Oh yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
You don't have to call the lawyer. We don't have a dispute. I'm just looking for the contract.
Well, there is a dispute because you are saying there is no
I'm
contract.
pretty sure Alice gave me a copy of
sir.
it, but I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe I didn't. He didn't. Do I have a copy of the contract on me?
If you can tell me what the side quests are, I'll pay you out on it.
I don't remember. So yeah, I guess it's only money. I don't remember. Yeah, I guess it's just money. Fuck it.
I guess we are not.
I'm too tired. We almost died. I just want to go sleep. That's how Asher feels. I'm like, whatever. It's somewhere. Whatever. Well, it's fine, OG. It's fine. I'm just gonna go sleep for a week.
Aelun's gonna rip back the pamphlet. I am very disappointed in you.
It's a pamphlet, and he's just doing his job.
Don't make excuses for him.
Well, have you know, he was betting on you in the pit in the fighting pits. He was on your team.
What does that have? What does one thing have to do with another? Of course, he should bet on me.
Well, I'm just saying. He was in your corner. Maybe you should be in his corner.
It's a circular pit.
Can't argue.
Maybe you
with that
should think
logic.
before you talk, huh?
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Aelun. Should do a lot of things before I do them. All right. OG, thank you very much.
If you find the contract, bring it back in. We'll get you paid. I just gotta have the paperwork.
No, at this point, I'd be making shit up, and I don't want to do that to you. So, I just remember there was the 10,000, split. So, it's all good. Thank you. I don't remember.
All right. You guys enjoy yourselves. Don't spend it all in one place like I would the fighting pits. Then you would be working in accounting the rest of your life. Yeah.
Well, maybe he didn't bet on you, Aelun. He said he did.
He does. If he was in a corner, then he was in the wrong place.
Just because I won once doesn't mean I don't lose twice.
Stop betting.
Truth.
It's in my nature. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nice to see you all again.
Good seeing you, OG. Take care. All right, let's Oh, OG, do they have like a carriage service back or anything?
And I got the rickshaws.
That's complimentary, right, for the fellow?
No.
Wow. Okay.
That's a laugh.
Complimentary rickshaws. That's funny. I had that one, so I'll put that in the pamphlet next April Fool's. You're a funny guy.
Well,
Yeah.
Been called worse.
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing cheap in Upper City, buddy.
Fair enough.
That's why my happy ass is walking.
Fair enough. Well, we'll walk too, I guess.
I didn't say you couldn't order a rickshaw. I'm just saying they ain't for free.
Yeah, no, I don't know. You guys want to order a rickshaw? I'm fine with walking.
I would like to walk at this point.
Just drag our sorry asses back.
I'm getting a rickshaw. I don't care what you guys think. As Jin now has money, and he is going to spend it.
I don't even remember what a rickshaw is.
Rickshaw's the bike carts.
Oh yeah. How much is a rickshaw?
You're wealthy. You're Gucci, baby.
Yeah, I'm not. Adam's not. It's difficult for me. It's like, I don't want to lose this status. I got it. I earned it. Fuck it. I'm rich. I'll order a rickshaw too. Look at that at the side of Ric Flair. Ooh-wee.
Ooh.
Not even right, but whatever.
That's
what I meant.
The Ric Flair. Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
That sounded more like, what is that thing from Rick and Morty? The
Meeseeks.
things. Ooh,
Mr. Meeseeks. Oh boy. Can do.
Yes.
Rickroll. Yeah, there we go. I'm a Rickroll, everybody.
Oh
If
shit!
they're gonna get rickshaws, let's get some food and get some booze and take it along with us. What do you think?
Yes, food to go. Maybe put them already on sticks so it's easy to eat.
Oh God, I hope we have food on sticks in Upper City.
I'm just going because I just want to lay down. I just want to lay down in a nice soft bed, get some food, and sleep. So, if you guys want to go do whatever you want to do it. I'm going straight back, and that's what my plan is. I am exhausted.
I think we're all tired, but let's, enjoy the ride back. Remember how long it was carrying your big ass up here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Victory party. We're getting a little food, we're getting some alcohol, we're getting rickshaws, we're going back to the tavern.
Yes. And I will probably fall asleep on a table.
You know what? You do that, Gitzi.
I will. It'll be somebody else's problem to move me.
Probably me and Aelun and probably Asher and Jen.
Nope. I'm gonna be asleep. I'm not capable.
Well, let's leave this building and find the nearest street food we can get. Throw some alcohol on top of that and flag a couple of rickshaws.
Just like that, we're poor again.
I can already tell the hoarder of Maltho meal in the group. I'm not going back to the poorhouse. I don't care what he says. I'm not spending my money.
I've made it this far. Don't let me leave.
Asher is 100% frugal. He's like never had a lot of money, so he's like, I gotta save it. I gotta,
Incoming hoarder. As you guys step out from the marble and the pomp and circumstance, setting yourselves on the streets of Upper City, you can see just the sheer amount of silk shirts, robes, folks traveling but not carrying any of the goods that they've purchased. Many times, several individuals behind them carrying large pieces of artwork, furniture pulled by mules. It is a stark contrast from being in the lower city or outer city. There are more guards per capita than you've ever seen before, as the watch, clearly in their blue and white tabards, can be seen almost at every block. You can smell coffee and fine charcuterie. Oh. Fresh baked bread again that doesn't involve people. Rolls of sourdough. Cheesemongers. Fresh fish markets that have brought only the finest of the catch in from Baldur's Gate Arbor. Chunks of whole beef, rib roasts. It's a feast for the senses if you have coin. There are any number of niche kind of shops in here that are well supported by patrons that could never exist in other parts of the city. Places that may only make one sale a week. Odds and ends of different spice shops and odd tinker toys to ones that look like they contain magical potions, to wondrous items. It is a splendor to see, and someplace that largely most of you have never been except for Josiah. As you guys sit on the corner waiting for one of these rickshaws to come by, is there any exploration that you want to do here before the rickshaw arrives, or you want to head directly back to the tavern?
I want that cheesemonger and I want that sourdough bread.
I am always a fan of bread.
You said arcane shop with magical shit, and of course. Of course, I'm like, oh, well, I guess if I'm waiting for a ride, I might as well go peruse.
Are you going to the shop while me and Gitzi go to feed our faces? That's fitting.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the G.
Aelun will
Just load you up, dude.
So many follow Asher into the shop, but I am going to put up the hood of my shinobi robes, and I am going to try to stealth around everywhere behind him. I'm gonna try to Batman blend into the shadows.
In the daylight. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna try to Assassin's Creed my way through a crowd.
Let's go ahead and get yourself a good old stealth roll.
That's a 25.
25. Stealth and noted.
Yeah, I don't. 17 perception.
Put that hood up and just like, I am the darkness.
Waith is like, I can see you.
Yeah. As he's stealthing behind you. Higher than you. Yeah, I see you. I can peer into
We're
your
just both
mind,
standing in a
wolf
shadowy
boy.
corner together.
Yeah. So you come to the shadow often?
I didn't realize when you were hiding that you had to talk like this.
Yeah, it's kind of the requirement. Whenever you're in the shadow and you're hooded and mysterious, you can't give them the or that you're good or bad. You just have to exist and be.
No, there is no good or bad. There only is.
And we are what is.
We are.
Oh.
Brother.
Then Aelun's gonna reach out of the shadows and grab some crackers off the shelf and just steal them and put them in his pocket.
Why?
Can I have some of those?
There is no right or wrong anymore.
Are those magic hits? I love those.
Yeah, you won't have.
Yeah.
Josiah,
What is this
Gitzi,
Rube doing? No.
Yes.
as you guys make your way to that first sense of sourdough,
Yes.
you look up and you see a large tie-dyed sign. And on that tie-dye, you can see the small skeleton of an owlbear on it as you head up to the Grateful Bread.
Wow.
Oh, this looks like the kind of place that I want to be a part of. I will open the door for
As
Gitzi.
you were greeted by yourself, Radio, as Malthus is back behind the counter.
Hey, welcome to the Grateful Bread, where we make everything that's uplifting. That's a yeast joke.
What have we unleashed? Describe what Malthus looks like.
So he's many years older now at this point. His fur isn't so blonde as it was. There's a lot of gray streaks in it. He looks very much like the college burnout who is still trying to pass for the party guy, even well into his 50s. He managed to find himself in a good spot where he could open up a bread shop and quit to living the party life, but he's still at home, has lots of blacklight posters and probably way too many weed plants hanging in his living room.
has an actual picture of the Grateful Undead, the famous group in that felt paintings and marker paintings up on the wall. I would say you probably also have a nice large hand rolled tucked somewhere in between the ear and your dreads.
You're assuming he's not smoking it currently.
Is there any kind of baking apparatus that he's turned into an elaborate Rube Goldberg style water bong?
Oh, hell yes. His at one time he dabbled in bagels. So the proofing kettle now has a giant sized bowl attached to it and a pipe that goes over to where the bread making station is. If you've never seen a proofing kettle, it's literally just a giant metal drum filled with water, which he has now engineered into his new water bong.
So clever.
Okay, welcome to the shop, man. Can I get you anything?
She's Danish for me, please.
Oh, you like the cheese Danish? Made fresh this morning from cheese right next door. They got some bitchin' cheese, man. Here you go. Do you have a preference on size? Because we make an gigante, which is it's large.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Cool.
Bigger the better.
Dude, you're gonna fucking enjoy this, man. as he takes a hit on that, sets it on the counter, and goes and gets the box for the gigante. He pulls it out, and it looks like, you know, it could be a pizza. It's so big around. This gigantic swirling crust, all covered and drizzled in this frosty white glistening frosting, and this huge daub of cheese in the middle that it kind of goes into these burnt edges as he slides it into the box, closes it. Oh, sorry. I closed the box first. Here you go.
Oh. And he looks at it. It's got the seal of Chestnut Groves on it from the cheese stop across the street. Oh my. Takes a big pull on this thing. Oh my God. I just pull out a wedge like a pizza, and half of it is the Danish that's in the middle, all the way to that puffy pastry on the outside. I just fold it up like a slice of New York style pizza. Anybody knows what it is? It's phenomenal.
Dude, you know you're Danish, man. That's far out. Never seen anyone in Upper City eat like that. Everybody around here is too proper, but, you know, whatever makes you happy, bro.
Yeah, I've been on the outside for a long time.
Cool. Bet you've seen some shit, right?
Yeah, it is. We look like shit.
As he takes another hit and he offers it over to you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's cool. I dry it and grow it at home.
Yeah,
soil out here is really rich.
Oh, and I look back over at Josiah and I take the pull. Kind of like us now. I could get used to this. Oh, it's strong. I'll make a Constitution saving throw on that. Disadvantage because it comes from Malthus. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, as I kind of take a couple steps back and I sit down in one of the cafe stools. Oh, and I take my wedge of Danish and I just look up at that Grateful Undead poster from 1693. Oh, that's rad. And I'm looking a little bit cross-eyed at it like it's a magic eye, but it's not.
See, your man's caught the vibe. Cool. Dude, feel free to enjoy. Anybody else looking for anything in particular?
Just bread. I would like bread. Any kind of bread, just bread.
Whoa. You're a turtle.
Yes. And you have eyes.
No, I'm sorry. You don't see many of your kind outside the Fae and, crazy areas. I knew a couple of turtles.
In the Fae?
Yeah.
Was it Are you sure that's where you were?
I mean, that's where I met them. I don't know if that's where they came from, but that was the last time I saw them.
I do have some odd, second cousins that really went off the deep end, so maybe it's possible.
I think I got something you might like. Something I always made for these guys that they always really dug.
Yes.
As he goes in the back and pulls out what looks like challah bread. It's this braiding of bread over and over again, but in it are just these giant chunks of tropical fruit, pineapple, kiwi, coconut.
Don't play with my heart right now.
So order DoorDash right now.
I created this one night when we were stargazing with a couple of turtles that looked like you, and they really liked it. So I kind of make it, and most of the time I eat it because the people here don't understand it, but I think you might dig this.
It's like a constellation of dough.
Open and it's drooling down.
Hey, if you look right here where the strawberries and blueberries are, that's Umber. That constellation right there.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you kind of have to squint your eyes a little bit, but I mean, yeah, I kind of, pay tribute to that night and my friends.
There's a small pool of saliva now on the ground. This will turn into a lake if you don't give it to her soon.
Oh, I've already got it in front of you. You're literally
Perfect.
drooling while you're sniffing it.
She is diving into it. I don't know if I have to pay for it, but she's eating it already.
I don't know if I have to pay for it.
Cool. Another happy customer. Sweet.
Yeah. Sweet.
What about you, Catman? No, bro, I already know what you want. You need the special. As he comes back with soda bread, but it almost has this vanilla bourbon characteristic to it. Here's another one I picked up in the Fae, man. So I learned how to literally take bread and barrel age it. And the little granules on top, they pick up things really well. It's almost a spiritual experience. You're gonna taste cracker. You're gonna taste the burnt wheat. You're gonna get a little bit of that vanilla and that oak smoke in there. It's the next level experience. Not like your boy over there who's really enjoying the poster, but it's cool.
We've gone to Kathmandu.
Hey, I'll tell you what, as he takes this little foil packet, slides it over to Josiah with his bread, that's a little extra something for your man. It looks like he's enjoying my homegrown. Whenever you need a little extra, I'm always here in Upper City for you, man. Thanks. How about a little extra for the extra? Dude, sorry, bro. First taste is free. You're gonna have to pay for the rest. All right, then give me a little bit more. I knew I liked you guys from when you first walked in. I could tell the spiritual juices were flowing. As Josiah's gonna buy a dime bag in addition to his bread.
Why does that sound so disgusting?
About that time, his apprentice rolls up. Like all head shops, burrito places, craft breweries. He comes on his refurbished bike that he sets up next to the side of the shop and pulls it in. Just rail thin, baseball sized arms, tie-dyed shirt. Actually has the bandana pulled up and over, braids poking out, kind of disheveled. Orlando Bloom attempt at growing a beard, into the cargo shorts, long pocket watch that goes down the side, socks pulled all the way up to the knee. They're actually old Boy Scout ones, don't match the rest of the outfit, that olive green with a red stripe, and got some Chucks on. Hey, Malthus, what's up?
Hey, bro. I was wondering if you're showing up today.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm gonna get started on that hollow shit this time, man.
Yeah, look, dude. A turtle, and she fucking loves it.
Dude, that's far out, man.
I know.
You don't see that upper city, man. Most of the time it's full of Karens up in this bitch, man.
Dude, oh man, maybe the Karens will like that. Maybe they'll be influenced. Like totally. Look at her chowing on it.
And as Novak makes his way in, like all the youngers, he immediately changes your Grateful Undead to like more modern Mo, fish soundtrack. Come on, man. We gotta get this thing moving, man.
You and your proggy progressive shit, man. You gotta go for the pure vibe. Fucking kids.
As you guys finish up loading up the Grateful Bread, Asher in tow with a stealthy Aelun.
Stalker.
Call me the darkness.
I'm not calling you that because I don't know you're there. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the magic shop and just like, oh my god, look at all this magical shit. It's amazing.
I want you to roll a 1d6.
1d6. It's a 5. Got a lucky. Thanks, chat. It's like you know me. What? Why do you laugh?
Just laughing at this table. You missed out ever so close at getting to go to the mellow kobold, man. We can't have that much. We can't have that much patchouli on one block.
Hey man,
the artisan district, bro.
Yeah, we got magic and shit.
And you look up at the top of the sign, and you begin to stroll towards Oriel's spell. And it has a very frigid and frozen look to it. As its logo is kind of like wind brushed as it kind of evaporates into the snow, and it's magically enchanted as it keeps coming across. And when you do, you step underneath, there's this shot of just rigid cold air right when you walk through, and it's cold in the store but not uncomfortable. It's kind of like going to a creamery or someplace, just enough to have the vibe. And you've stepped into a magical shop that specializes in items found from the far north.
Minnesota,
eh?
Interesting. Well, I mean, that looks like a peculiar spell. I mean, a lot of casting. Just kind of like, just starts walking around, like investigating, kind of like window shopping, kind of looking around at what's there, definitely checking out books, and then, you know, if there's any peculiar items. But
if there's anything that I could help you with, sir, my name is Mikolos.
Hello, Mikolos. Just kind of
large drow snores. He's elvish, but has a very dwarf nose. Comes up in long pointed ears with this dyed platinum blonde hair that is very odd juxtaposition to the lavender skin and small amount of freckles underneath his eyes. Eyebrows are also dyed blonde.
Well, it's a pleasure to be in. I am a practitioner, and just kind of perusing, looking around, seeing if you have anything interesting, of note. Obviously, first time in, but very, very impressive sign and whole experience as you walk in.
Is there anything that you're looking for in particular, perusing wondrous items in general?
Not in particular. I'm a fan of books and interesting items. If you have anything of that sort, that would be intriguing. I would be okay with checking out or looking at. I specialize in abjuration magic, mostly, but dabble in many other forms. Many.
Well, I want you to roll a persuasion check.
It's an 8.
Is that your final answer?
This is gonna go bad for me because it always does, because it's me. But as I see him kind of staring at me, I realize I haven't cleaned myself off, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And then you just see me wave as I press a digitation, and as I do, I become more clean and proper, and I will use that as my lucky, as I kind of like clean and give him that example of like, oh, I am a practitioner, I can do magic, and I'll use a lucky and see if that helps. And it never does.
Oh, let's
This
go!
time it does.
But this time it does, baby.
That is much appreciated.
Apologies, I just came from the Fae.
Well-traveled man. What is your name? I can see marks on the crest of the Fern and Folly Society. Would you happen to be the new fellow that they've instituted before Crimson Days?
You've heard, I guess it's not much of a secret up in the upper district, but...
Nothing is when it comes to the calendar.
Well, that would be me. I am the new fellow of the Fern and Folly. That's a lot of F's. F's in the chat.
He does not see Aelun. Aelun, currently, what are you doing under the cloak of darkness?
I'm watching him from the corner, seeing what he buys. I'm eating stolen crackers off the shelf, just chomping away.
The problem is those crackers are probably magical, and you're gonna have real bad diarrhea or something later.
Might be magical crackers. Only time will tell, but
we'll see.
I'm sitting there. I'm just making note of what he buys, what he's getting.
If anything, we'll see.
If anything, I'm paying close attention to whatever
sparks my interest. I am frugal, but there's something of note. I might.
Chomping away at your crackers. Mikolos is going to stare back at you. I'm sorry, you prefer to go by Mr. Asher.
Asher's fine.
Mr. Asher. Please.
Wonderful to meet you.
Step into my sanctum of sanctums, please.
Oh, certainly. Thank you.
As he leads you with his robes, you will need these. As he hands you boots of the Winterlands. It's a bit cold back here.
Of course.
Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Oh boy. $19.
As you step into the back, absolutely stunning cold inside this room. As you step through and see all sorts of artifacts in what looks like a chunk of the north carved out into a small 500 square foot nook. It could be the ultimate beer cage, or in this case, items from the north. And in the center, one small bed of perfectly laid snowflakes. And you see a ring sitting in the center. For discerning customers, this would be a ring of the Jarl. You can see this gold ring. You can touch.
Thank you. This is incredible. You're
with a large blue sapphire attached to the top. Massive gemstone that pierces at you like a frost giant's eye. When you're wearing this, it is warm to the touch, but you are resistant to cold damage. Currently in combination with your boots to the Winterland, you feel no cold at all. You're immune with that combination. You see, this can help in many ways. As he holds onto the ring while you do, and it's just a clash of a dragon shout, very Skyrim style, that echoes out from his lips in this bolstering shout. When you roll for initiative wearing this ring, you can use your reaction right off the back to make a war cry, bolstering your allies. Each of your friends get a +2 to their initiative roll and have advantage on attack rolls for a number that is your charisma modifier.
Wow.
So it's not actions. Say you have a +4 to your charisma. The first 4 attacks, spell attack, melee ranged attack, or ranged attack, they have advantage on.
My charisma's a +1.
That can't be used again until the next dawn. And that is it.
This is very interesting. Where did you create this? Is this something that you enchanted yourself?
It was procured from the north.
Oh.
As all items here, as he points and shows you a rod next to it. Crystalline, very almost sapphire-like, like the ring, but a massive icicle. This rod has 5 charges. When you hold the rod, you can use the action to expend 1 to attack a creature that you can see within 60 feet. It launches an icicle at the target and makes it a spell attack. It does 2d6 piercing, 2d6 cold. On a critical hit, the target is paralyzed until the end of its next turn and momentarily freezes. If you take fire damage while holding this rod, you become immune for a set of rounds rolled on the charge. But the rod melts and folds into a puddle.
Ah. Well, being that I'm pretty innate with fire, maybe this isn't the best item for me. What else is here? I don't mean to make you keep looking, but I'm intrigued.
You know, Mr. Astrid, you're kind of a dick. No, that's not.
Oh, well, okay. I guess I'm going to go to the summer store right across the way. And I'm going to go get some summer items.
Let me
Okay.
let me mix this
You don't have
up
to
one
be
more
cold
time.
too, mister, okay?
I won't. No. As he clearly sees that you're ready for more. We have something that could be slightly more suited for you, Asher. And he shows a staff that is split, where it is a white ashen tree that also holds a large sapphire and a ruby as they spin up and intertwine like serpents.
I already love this.
While holding this, you can use an action to expend one or more of its charges to cast the following spells: Flaming Sphere, Freezing Sphere, Sleet Storm, or Wall of Fire. Not completely frozen based, one that could help in multiple situations.
That one is intriguing. The ring is also intriguing. If maybe a friend or two that might find that useful as well. I already have a really nice staff, though. What's the cost on these? On the ring and the staff?
Remember, we do not have prices. You are
Sure.
currently wealthy and can afford all items inside said shop.
I'm just like, are these like stupid expensive? Are these like okay?
Once again,
like,
we do not have prices that would revert how I run the system. It would be making me do the exact work that I'm trying not to do.
No, for sure. I'm just.
You
like,
are
trying to
wealthy
decide.
enough to afford the items within the shop.
Okay, all right.
Any money that you spend based off your character will feel like a large amount because this is an expensive shop. Your character would absolutely have sticker shock on any of the items here within. It is placed in the upper city, and you are held in a back office of discretion items based upon your role, so there would 100% be sticker shock.
Of course. But it is nice that I got to see the private stock as a member of the Fern and Folly. That is pretty dope. And I feel like I should totally leave with something. I'm like, man, I got shown this, so I feel like I should totally see something.
There is one other staff if you're interested, but it encompasses all that is the frozen north.
Well, I mean, we've gone this far.
Aelun, please save me from the never-ending items of Asher.
You said one more, so I thought this was it. And I was like,
I
okay.
have it. I just want to punish you.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean,
It's like giving you hell.
I don't know if I will, because I feel like Aelun was gonna go talk to that shopkeeper after Asher left.
Oh god. This is gonna be bad.
Yeah, I knew it.
I want all of that.
Whatever he didn't buy, give it to me.
And you look at another staff, pure white, pine, topped with a actual shard of shimmering ice on top. Unfortunately, you cannot touch this staff unless you are prepared. As he puts on the Ring of Jarl, you cannot wield this staff unless you are at least resistant to cold.
Oh, now I'm intrigued. Oh man.
It has a multitude of charges. 20 charges on this staff. It has the following spells: Cone of Cold, Curse, Ice Storm, Freezing Spear, Freezing Fog, Frozen Razors, Sleet Storm, Snow Boulder, Triumph of Ice, a large section of spells. You can also use an action to break the staff over your knee with a retributive strike. Staff is destroyed and releases its remaining magic in an explosion that fills a 30-foot radius sphere. You have a 50% chance of instantly being traveled to a random place, avoiding the explosion. It goes off of your spell save dexterity saving throw. And on a failed save, there is a roll on a ridiculous table.
I'm sure. Oh man, I'm sure. Just because I like the way you described it. Asher's gonna go to the staff that has like the tree with the two gems kind of curling and like kind of mixing and molding together, and he's gonna, can I
Absolutely.
And he's gonna kind of pick it up and look at it and kind of see it's very finely crafted and definitely is a style, and I just love the way you described it, like wholeheartedly. That I'm like I already have a staff that's pretty kick-ass, but like, man, this one's just looks and sounds cool. And yeah, I think he probably falls in love with it a little bit. And yeah, I think I think this one will do. This is really, really nicely made. This was a good find.
We only procure the finest. And you can cross one of those item H's off your sheet.
There. You have a very good selection. And you can cut away from me, but I would ask about spell scrolls and things I could add to my spell list, but you don't have to go through shit.
I don't particularly stock spell scrolls. I prefer items that come from the north. There are other places that you can look. There's no shortage of shops here in the upper city.
Oh, perfect. Well, thank you very much. I'll make sure to let the Fernan Folly know that you were quite helpful.
Much appreciated if you could spread the fine word.
Of course, I will. And I will return. How often do you re-up? I'm sure it's hard to get some of these items here.
We refresh stock weekly.
Oh, wow. Well, I will make sure to return. And if you find anything unique or peculiar, let me know.
The list of haunting my downtime now begins.
You did this. You no. As I'll do the transaction and probably have some slight conversation, and then I'll partake, not knowing that Aelun is even there.
Man, I'm super high after you get the staff.
Oh yeah, you don't even know what's going on. You're like, who are you, man?
This bread is so good, man. Aelun.
Oh god. As Asher leaves, Aelun will pull back his hood and kind of just approach the counter.
Startled me there. I didn't know anyone else was here.
Yes, it was by design. I didn't want my friend to know that I was here. He's a little peculiar. I am sure you noticed.
We can certainly aid in that for discretion of our customer as he instantly fogs up the windows. Wouldn't want anyone else looking in at the moment.
Yes, this is perfect. I got the sense from you that you maybe had more in stock than you were letting my friend know. Something maybe you don't sell to all of the customers. I'm looking for something powerful. I need to be strong, and I need to be fast.
Strong, fast.
Like a blur, getting a punch from a grizzly bear.
Okay.
I don't really care where you got it. I'm not here to ask questions. Just assuming he's a black market dealer.
roll a persuasion check.
Oh, that's not good. Do I get a lucky? Give me a lucky. I got a lucky. I'm using it. Oh, fuck.
Wow, got greedy there, huh?
Is that your final answer?
Listen, I have some problems that need to be taken care of, and if you don't help me, I'm not sure where I'm going to get the help, and I would hate to not be able to accomplish my goals. You are a man who probably understands goals. I would hate to see my goals go unfulfilled as he slams his metal arm on the counter and kind of like taps his claws.
Intimidation check.
Also a flat roll. God damn it.
No, remember intimidation, you're able to use your attack.
Shit. Which attack?
Whichever one you want.
Well, okay. Well,
I mean,
it's metal claw, so add a plus 11 to that then.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm adding a D6 on it. 21.
I can see. No need to become so intrepid about things.
So listen, we're both very arcane. It's just fine.
He tilts his head and looks at you. Indeed. If you could follow me, and he doesn't take you to the back room. He takes you over to a separate corner. And I'm gonna let you guys go refill your beverage while I look for your item.
Classic.
If it helps you, I do have an A, 3 E's, a G, and an H.
Oh, I have everything pulled up.
Okay, cool. Just letting you know.
I was really torn between the ring and the staff. Like, that's a really cool combo, but I'm like,
Should took all that shit. Smoke him.
Yeah, but like,
But you said it wasn't going to be in your character, so you were gonna pick.
yeah, like I was like, okay, like freezing. It's not really like Asher, you know what I mean? But like, then you described that like that one staff. I was like, okay, that seems like up his, like that seems up his alleyway. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna look at that, and then like, you know, I probably won't do it this episode, but like later, you know, he's gonna visit more shops because you know he's all about all that shit.
That was fun. It was fun getting to roll and be like, okay, what kind of shop is it? Then go to my, okay, shit, I haven't compiled these type of items, but I can do a quick search. Okay, pull up a few. That was fun.
So it was like, I liked that it was okay, this is the shop that's here, and it's like piques my interest. And then he's like, oh, I know who you are. Come to the back. You can see some of the select items we have. And I'm like, they're cool and they're interesting to Asher, but it's like, and he doesn't really need the staff, but like, because he has the one staff that he really likes, but like, it's still fucking cool. So he's
cool.
like, okay, I'm a, you know, yeah, sure.
And you know, you can always be like, okay, you can still cast from that one staff, but this is the one that I have that's out. Like,
yeah,
this is the one I build into like, I transmogged it, bro.
Yeah, it's freaking sweet. It's freaking sweet. And there will be more Chat, I promise you, Asher's not done with magical things. I'm gonna make RoBear work. We're gonna have a whole episode, shopping episode. No, I'm just kidding.
You see him trying to make me count out all that money after I told him I wasn't going to do that? Oh, we had to bring back Malthus, man. What a perfect time. What a perfect time to bring back our favorite hippie Leonin.
The backseat Van Wilder of the Fae.
Hey, man.
Hey, cool, bro.
Welcome to the Grateful Bread. Your fucking dad joke, dude. Slayed me. Absolutely slayed me.
I almost got a spit take out of you with one of those, too.
Yeah, you got me.
Never drink while I'm playing Malthus. You never know what he's going to say next. Oh, that was fun. I enjoyed the hell out of that. Wes, that's a very interesting question. What would a stoned Jinn want to do looking in Upper City once he's had his gigantic life-size cheese Danish?
That's a good question right there. Probably seek out some live music, man. A lot going on in this city, bro.
We haven't had a good concert.
We haven't ever gone to a concert in this campaign.
No. Closest thing we got to a concert was Witchlight.
It was a good concert too. Nope, we're just on break. Everybody's reloading. Well, I shop over here for my mans.
No, Jen's technically zoned out in the corner of a bread shop, which is down the street from the magic shop.
Take it to the magic shop.
I miss Thanos radio.
Oh, shit.
How purple can he get? How purple can it get?
I need the hat that says make Radio Thanos again.
Okie dokie.
Gitzi got a full belly now.
Yes, well, my dogs do at least. They got some extra carrots on break. Gotta spoil them a little
Ooh.
bit.
Delicious.
Do you give your cats human food at all, Radio?
Nope. Fortuna does not like anything but her dry kibble, and Ree only likes wet food.
Really?
Yeah. I don't
No
know.
other luck.
And Amanda has tried with
Yeah.
bacon.
Oh, yeah. That should be something that catches them at least a little bit.
Nope, neither of them interested.
Maybe they only eat cat.
Trust me, the way this whole process went between the two of them, I was kind of certain that maybe Fortuna has eaten cat before.
This is a possibility.
The old white bear was not having any of this. I don't like this cat in my space.
Until it was like, oh my God, I love it.
Oh yeah. Now she gets so worn out that at certain points of the day, she'll go to our bedroom and sleep on the bed just to stay away. And I found her in the pillows. Like she had buried herself in the pillows so she could have a break.
Hey,
Oh, poor thing.
hey, she needs it. She's looking a little chunky these days.
She's pretty thonky
For little old Fortuna that came along. She's fat and sassy these days.
Oh, I'm just going to eat bread and get all fat and sassy. She is. Now she's playing like a kitten, and she can only do it for so long, and it's like,
oh my.
Tired.
For the adventurer that has everything. Dude, all I gotta say, the heroes that make their PDFs 100% clickable, they'll take you to the page. Oh, I love them.
Yeah. Excel sheets with links to D&D Beyond are dope too. I just don't know why you don't have all these magic items that we could possibly want just pulled up all the time.
Man,
are you a DM or not?
When I have my master matrix done, it'll be awesome. Where I can search by class and type of everything. Right now, I pull up 5 books. I pull an item out of each one, and I go in the ledger and try to do my keyword search, and I usually am able to pull something pretty quick. And then I read it, and I'm like, oh God, that thing is so broken, and I've given it away.
Don't worry, if it wasn't broken to start, we'd probably find a way to break it.
You would.
100%.
I mean, we're about to break Josiah's bullets by having him deflected off of my fists.
So, you're looking for something fast.
I want to be fast. I want to be strong.
Pulls out a loincloth of Utgard barbarian nature. Put together by elk hide from the tribes of the north. There are 3 different versions inscribed with scenes of different animals. Whenever you make your transformation, and this is for into Rook, because this is a kind of like a flavored barbarian rage item.
Cool.
So it's when you make your transformation, you're going to be able to choose from the 3. You can choose the bear and add 1d10 plus 10 temporary hit points and imbue yourself with extra strength. You can call to the wolves and give yourself an extra 15 feet of movement per round. Or you can call to the elk, where if you run in a direct line for 15 feet before you hit a creature, you are able to add an additional 2d6 points of damage to whatever attack you make. I also have this, as he holds up a bolus. Metal weights on either side inscribed with spiring sigils of the wind. If you reduce a creature's speed to 0 with this weapon, you're able to say a command word as a bonus action, and the bolus will begin to spin, creating a vortex of wind around the target, and you can lift them 30 feet in the air and then release. If a small or medium creature is hit by this bolus, it must make a strength saving throw or be reduced to 0 speed and fall prone. No effect if it's a formless creature or larger. Also, this horn that is engraved on the sides with the same Utgard barbarians. You can use this horn as he holds it up and it casts Gust of Wind. It also gives you the cantrip of what is it? The cold cantrip. Shit, I just lost
Ray
it.
Frost? No,
Yes, it gives you Ray of Frost.
Dope.
And fires off Wind Wall.
Oh, is Wind Wall too?
Once each property is used, horn can't be used again until the next dawn. Are these items the kind of speed that you're looking for?
Yes, I will definitely I will take the cloth for sure.
Begins to
That
fold
is-
that loincloth up. Of course.
Yes, I think that might be exactly what I'm looking for. But let me ask you this: what do you know about the werewolves?
Wisdom saving throw.
wouldn't be mud if he challenged you.
As he leans in and you hear the door lock as he makes a small wisp with his hand. Speaking of werewolves inside the city, just who am I dealing with?
You could say that I have a little bit of a animal control issue.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Gambling, I like it.
17.
Is that your final answer?
Well, it was until you asked, so 25.
I just try to burn them dice.
That's fine. I got a lot of them. If 30 guys with the crossbows show up, I swear to God.
As he rolls up part of his robes on his left hand and manifests a tattoo that is not apparent to the eye. The moon rises as a stark blood red moon tattoo on his bicep. Exactly how can I help, brethren? As you see his claws stick out from his fingernails as he crosses his hands together.
Yes, I see that you're part of a pack. How did you come to be in this group?
I am not from this area. As he points up, and you can see the literal tapestries that are up above of timber wolves all throughout the north. And you can see this pack of wolves almost like hieroglyphics telling a story. I'm from a much farther, much more feral northern pack. Go ahead and make a wisdom ability check.
Wisdom. That's a 12.
12. At first, you're like, nice art. But in your head, you're able to determine it's not a werewolf. This is a shifter. I procure Only the finest. And he shows and bares his teeth, and the blood is soaked. As you're beginning to put two and two together, where he gets these items from barbaric tribes.
I see. That's why I am no stranger to dirty deeds. Let me ask you. You have been here a while. I have only become acquainted with the local culture. What do you? Well, I had a conversation with a certain individual. You might know him. I think he, I don't know, for lack of a better word, I think he runs things out in the woods. You know the one I'm talking about?
Won't be out in the woods for very long. I'm assuming you're looking for things for the reckoning.
Yes, of course. And yes, I'm just rolling back into town. How are things progressing?
Roll a deception check.
Why is everything a +0? Oh no.
Using anything to change your luck.
What's the one that I can re-roll a saving throw? That's not a saving throw, is it? Oh.
Check. I'll give you my D10 inspo.
I mean, I rolled a 4, so I don't think that's gonna matter.
Oh.
I don't think that I have anything. I already used a lucky. Oh, wait. Hold on. But it wasn't a saving throw. The Indomitable's not going to work.
No. It's an ability check.
Yeah, the ability check.
You don't so sound confident, my brethren.
Yeah. I met
Have you not heard?
Heard what?
Please, before we go any further, if you could show me your mark.
I don't bear your mark.
All marks are accepted, for he is to unite us all.
Yes, you keep hearing about him.
He shows his other mark, that of 4 claw marks down the other side of the other arm of his pack.
Yes, I had a mark like that once. Unfortunately, he holds up his metal arm.
Clever.
Oh,
Clever.
I will give you deception with advantage.
But is it deception?
Oh, but is it?
know.
I don't know.
It's an 18 either way.
It's an 18 either way? I'm going to roll, because that's good. That's good shit right there. I'm going to roll this insight disadvantage.
This is why you always have a metal arm.
Yeah, hey, can I get my arm chopped off? Thanks. No. Please no.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, you're looking at my mark.
Point well taken.
Let me ask you, this is in between friends here.
Of course.
I keep hearing about your leader, about the one in the woods, the one who will unite. I had a conversation with him. I met him in person.
You met him in person?
I think it was him. He spoke with authority. Of course, I was able to calm his subordinates.
No. It can't be possible.
I don't remember if I met the dude or if it was the other dude. If it was his underling.
It was an underling.
Oh, okay. It was an underling. I met his representative in person.
Yeah.
And let me tell you that I was not impressed. He was easily dissuaded. Back his spine.
It's not Valakin, nor is it Valar. I don't know who you've met.
Maybe you heard of the altercation in the streets not too long ago.
No.
The last full moon.
I try to keep myself as removed from parts outside of the upper city as possible. I have a job here to do.
That's fair enough. But how can you be so sure that this one in the woods is truly going to unite you? To unite us all? What makes him so strong? Have there been no challengers to his authority?
Allah is the one true God. And unlike Valakin, when we race him, we will not fail. We will take the city back, which is rightfully ours. No longer forced to be in the forest. This will be a city of wolves. By wolves. And on the crimson days that bleed into the crimson night, we will create the blood that runs from that moon.
Yes, I think I would like to see this God for myself.
You need only give him tribute on the third night of the celebration of Crimson Days. We will take our harvest. All of them. As he points down to a small pamphlet of the large outdoor festival in the same part of the park of which there was the pomp and circumstance of Asher's coronation as a fellow. There is the last celebration of Crimson Days set on the full moon. Blood will run through the streets. Our red moon will rise once again. And in his tribute, you will see him. All will see him. As we take Baldur's Gate as his tribute, he will raise our city once again.
And if he were to fail?
He will not fail. But once he is here, no one can go against us. Baldur's Gate stench of man. We will bleed it for what it is. And our holy city will appear once again.
Well then. I came here looking for items of strength. But it seems I have found a strong bond instead. I would like to join your cause.
This can be arranged.
I wasn't sure, but you have convinced me.
Meet me tomorrow at dusk. We will make our way to the woods of sharpened teeth. You haven't much time. Crimson Days is soon, and preparation is at the utmost concern.
Then I better hurry to make my preparations. I have a few affairs to settle in the city first.
And we'll see you tomorrow if there's nothing else that you may need now, brother.
Yes. No, that is it. That is it. You have been very helpful. And Aelun's gonna put his hood back up. And I'm gonna walk backwards and then try to stealth my way into the shadows again. Because I'm able to hide even slightly obscured. Try to hide.
Constitution saving throw.
It's a 24 stealth. Constitution saving throw. Ooh. 16.
Like the whole time of that conversation, I just wanted to say, Zachariah is in Nair.
He the crane.
He the wolf.
Is that your final roll? Con save 16.
Con save 16. Let me see if we got any other inspos. Already used a d6, so... That's a save though, right?
Yes.
Indomitable then. Let's go for it. 16. That's my final.
The hair bristles up a little bit on the back of your neck as you exit through that cold layer of the shop. It's simply the trace of a hunter's eye flares in a sigil over the back of your neck as you exit. As you've been marked. But you do not know that you have been marked.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
Is that a hunter's mark or just a...
Yeah, it's like a hunter's mark.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like a non-combat hunter's mark.
Got it. Does what's the name of that item, that cloth I got?
I'll send it to you.
Okay, cool.
Underoos of the Barbarian.
Back
Chillos.
Outside with a whole pile of information. Gitzi, Josiah, Jen. I can get used to this.
Living the hog. Like, you should really. Are you hungry? Try this bread.
Looks down. I've been eating it.
Oh shit. Oh, by the way, I got you a little something extra. As I tuck that dime bag into your coat.
Oh shit. Thanks.
Yeah. Seemed like you enjoyed it.
Wasn't bad. Whoa. What do you got there, Asher? As you walk out into the cobblestone promenade.
Oh, you guys are over here. No, I just picked up this pretty nifty staff. Felt like it kind of called to me. It fit me a bit. Nothing too crazy. I didn't want to go all out. Wasn't really my style of shop, but there's apparently some really cool places here. So
it's got a sapphire and a ruby on top. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, and it can, do some spells, some other arcane nature. It's pretty cool. But yeah. What are you guys eating? What do you guys got here?
We got a whole bunch of bread.
A lot, actually. If you want some, we can share a little bit. I'm sure you're hungry.
I don't know about the cheese Danish, but this soda bread is really damn good.
Okay. Is everything okay? Gitzi's never offered to share food before.
Take advantage of it. I'm exhausted, so...
Yeah, how long does it take to get a ride here? I mean, I was in there I just expected it to be done already. Also, where's
You were in there for a long time.
Yes.
I wasn't that long.
No, look, I've already ate. Ooh, all of it. No, he looks at, no, I saved you a piece. He's got a folded piece of cheese Danish. Here you go.
Thanks. I can smell. Yeah, okay, thanks.
I'd enjoy that. The way he was eating it, I thought he was going to marry it.
Oh.
It's definitely good enough to... No doubt. Oh, there's a rickshaw. And it's just a random dude that's on break. It's a big one. And Jin gets up in it. It's got little feathers attached to the back of it. Total Memphis style Beale Street carriage. Looks half Bollywood with it. You're good, man. You're good. As Jin kind of posts up and lays back in it. Great view. Yeah, we're gonna be going to the elf song. When when you get a chance, you can finish lunch. It's cool. Dude just shakes his head. Fucking Upper City. Motherfuckers.
Well then, all right. Are we taking that one, or should we wait?
I mean, we're gonna wait anyways, so why not wait and that?
True. I just, if there's one person that shouldn't be left alone in Upper City, it's Aelun. I feel like or is one of you in charge of keeping an eye on him?
In charge?
And why is that?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Where did you... Oh, have you been here the whole time?
Yes, I've been right here the whole time.
Oh, why aren't you sitting here eating?
I'm not hungry.
Oh.
You better to train on an empty stomach.
Pretty sure that's the opposite of what you said previously, but that's fine. I'm not trying to understand your workout regimens anymore. Is everyone ready to go to the elf song, or is there anything else you guys wanted to do while we're up here?
No, take us back. I'm ready. Please.
Yeah, me too. Okay, I guess we'll just wait for him to get done with his break, and then he'll take us all there.
Right.
I'm fine. I can go now. He's got like a ham and cheese sandwich. Just shoves it in his mouth. You can see, dude's got massive calves.
You can. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to rush. I don't want to, interrupt your lunch.
No, we're fine. We're fine. We can go. We can go anytime.
Right. Well, I'm not asking again, so I'm hopping in.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we're going.
God, Ashford, you're so awkward all the time. Just get in here, man. It's comfy back here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, fine. All right. Let's go, everyone, into the cart.
After you, Mr. Fellow.
Staff is sticking out. You want to like tuck that thing in a little bit.
Yeah, he's new to that staff, so give him time.
Even pissed off, he gives you a little bit of a smile with that ham sandwich sticking out.
Well, soon I'm working on a spell that will be able to take care of that. So,
what's
take care of your staff issue?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like my version of a pre-existing spell out there that allows me to store things in my own personal demi-plane. So, if you must know.
Nerd alert!
I need to take him to the whorehouse. He'll understand about stashing things in his own demi-plane.
We don't need to go to a whorehouse. We just need to go and fight the girls back over. That's all.
You mean the ones that eat people?
Yeah, they're nice.
You guys know I'm sitting right here.
Yeah.
To this conversation.
Yeah.
You need to go on date 2, man.
Well, first off, I don't even think the first one was really a date. And secondly, what I was describing, the spell is actually really cool and difficult to do. And if I'm able to do it, it's amazing. And third,
I'm looking at the rickshaw driver going,
I don't need to deal with this right now. I'm just, you know what? You guys enjoy your food and highness or whatever. I'm just going to enjoy the ride and quiet.
Did you want some of my bread?
Since this is the one and only time I think you've ever offered me food, Gitzi, I feel like I am obligated to say yes.
Wonderful.
What's it with all the backhanded compliments, man? God.
What do you mean backhanded compliments?
Can it be nice? She just offered you bread, man. I can feel it. You've been all weird since we came back from that spot.
Yeah, I think I have a right to be weird about that.
True.
Saying you're harsh and mellow, that's all.
I don't even know what you just said. I don't even know what that means. Harshing the mellow.
Introduce what the mellow is.
Jen's just gonna laugh.
He's talking about marshmallows.
You need to fucking relax, man.
Okay, Jinrid. I'm chill. I'm relaxed. I'm mellow.
Feeling better already, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I got some more of that Danish. Nope. As that cart picks up, it begins to take you from the lower city back down south. Anything y'all want to do as you're taking the luxurious long way home?
Gitzi will be doing that awful head nodding thing where you're trying to resist sleep, but your head keeps bobbing down and you catch yourself when your chin kind of hits your chest in those moments and you're fighting it, but you're absolutely losing every single time.
I'm just going to reach my arm around you, lay your head on my shoulder and go, just enjoy the nap.
Not
Please.
there yet to this strange driver. Let's do this.
I'll wake you up when we get there. Just take a nap.
No.
I think it's a comfort thing. I don't worry, Gitzi, I got you. I'm gonna snap my finger and Vera's gonna pop and like jump up around your neck and curl so you can kind of just like snuggle.
That is so unfair, trying to stay awake now. The warmest scarf.
Look, we've all been there where it's like super annoying to constantly be doing that. And all you need is a nice comfy neck pillow, you know?
Man, Vera, the neck pillow.
Oh, yeah, she loves it too. She snuggles up and just kind of like, she kneads, your neck a little bit, gives you a little massage, and then kind of snuggles up.
I'm going to reveal a little weird piece about Gitzi. She's somebody that sleeps occasionally with her eyes open.
Oh,
so she
hey,
will be there, but her eyes are going to be there.
Perfectly normal, right?
It's dead, guys. Gitzi died.
Everyone just freaks out about, waking up and seeing someone next to them sleeping, but with eyes open.
Jin pokes Josiah. Is she breathing, man?
He leans his head down.
Unblinking.
Yeah, just there's breath there.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at the horizon for a little bit. No worries. As he turns with his Danish.
Is really how many Danishes did you bring? You like
the whole thing.
It was this damn big.
I've only given away one piece. Nobody else has asked me for any more Danish, and I'm high enough to just keep eating it.
Pocket Danish.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
It's from the Chestnut Grove. This thing is dank. With a 20 perception, Josiah, you will be able to notice a certain amount of unease from Aelun. Nothing that gives you a tell, just you're wondering what he was up to inside the shop for as long as he was.
I was uneasy. I'm not uneasy. You're uneasy.
Aelun, I didn't say anything. I was just looking at you.
I love how Aelun voluntarily. It's like, I'm not, what? Nothing's wrong. What?
This is normal.
I love that so much. He's just like straight out the gate. There's nothing wrong. What? We didn't say anything. Yeah, exactly.
Got something on your mind you want to talk about there, big man? From, one cage fighter to another?
Okay, fine. From one kid fighter to another, I bought this really cool loincloth. Check it out. I don't think it's got cool drawings on it. See?
Yeah, but I mean, what are you concerned that it's going to clash with your metal arm?
No, the shopkeeper said it was going to enhance my speed and my strength. We will see. He was a shifty fellow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're not looking that concerned over how fast you're going to be when you put that cock rag on.
You put it that way, man.
Fine. I didn't want to say anything, but I saw Asher buy a lot of magical items.
We just got paid. Of course he bought a lot of magical items.
But he bought a lot of them, and he bought like one big one, but it was from a very shady character. I don't know what he's up to, but he's up to something. It's like the drawings all over again. He's up to something again.
The drawings on your cloth.
No. The drawings in the book that I peeked in and I showed you. Remember?
Wow.
You know the ones I copied out of his book.
When you shift gears, you should really tell people where you're going and not just assume that I know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't remember every conversation we've ever had at all times?
I try to forget 90% of them, considering most of the shit that comes out of your mouth is bullshit.
That is not even close to true. I don't think you understand how math works. In any case, I think he's up to something. He's got the magic item. He's got the drawings. There's something strange going on. He's back from the dead. How do you come back from the dead? This is it's so weird. And then there was the dream thing. I wasn't there, but Rook told me the dream stuff. And there was the lava and the lava ball. And then he had something about an uncle with eyeballs. And then I don't. You know what I mean? He's up to something. And look at the bad mood that he's in. I'm just totally trying to shift it on that.
I'm gonna throw an insight check on your bullshit.
I have now slumped down and I'm uncomfortably laying on Asher. Like partially.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. I honestly don't know why you're concerned about Asher. It's Asher. Just like...
Think about it though. He blew himself up with the sphere. You know, there was the deck thing of the cards. There's the lava thing. There's you saw all the stuff that he did in the face.
This is a small rickshaw, so Asher, roll a perception check.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, I feel like you know, if I'm sitting right there,
I'm whispering very quiet.
I have a chance to hear the 17 maybe.
Okay. I don't know what am I rolling here.
You're rolling stealth.
Am I wearing my robes? Yes.
Oh, you were wearing a loincloth.
Oh shit!
He is proficient in these whispers.
That's fine. Asher's kind of in his own head anyway, so that makes sense.
I'm not saying that he's like going to. I mean, listen. He's interested in a girl that eats people. I mean, Rook ate the people, but that's a different situation. You know what I mean? There's a lot of. I'm not saying that any one of these things is a red flag, but I'm saying there's a lot of inconsistencies, a lot of things lining up. You know what I mean? This is how villain origin stories start. You know what I mean? You don't just end up as a troll in a cage fight out of the blue. You know what I mean? They have to start somewhere. And I'm just saying we should watch him.
No. As Josiah grabs that sample and puts it in a hand roll and just lights it up in the cab. You're fucking whack, dude. There's nothing wrong with Asher. He's not plotting to overthrow the city. He's not going to take it over. He's not going to kill us. He just saved us. And get the fuck over it, bro. What's up?
No. I'm not saying he's going to take over the city. I'm just saying.
Stealth check from Josiah on his whispers.
We need to watch him. Watch him.
Oh! Damn, dude. This is like straight up Mean Girls.
I would argue that it wasn't an advantage because he's high.
You are not the DM.
Mm-hmm. This is like Mission Impossible. We are fucking.
Now you guys are you even in the cart anymore? It's like you're in another cart. Like, what the fuck did that happen?
I'm in a different cart.
You're in your own world.
You're on a different plane right now.
I'm not.
You
thick.
still haven't reached Baldur's Gate, buddy.
I'm not thick.
I'm just saying. You keep your eyes open. I'll keep my eyes open. And one day you will see what I see, and then you will come to me, and we will be on the same page. And then when that date comes, I won't make a big deal about that. That will be fine. You know, sometimes it takes people a long time to kind of get on board.
I don't care at all of the shit that's coming out of your mouth.
Right. I don't care either. No, not a big deal.
Jinrid kind of shovels up. So sorry, as I've drooled a little bit over on your shoulder, Asher. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
kind of
used to it. You do that a lot. I just press a dissertation and clean it off.
Yeah, my bad. And I pull out a pamphlet for Crimson Days. Big party coming up. When was the last time any of us went and saw a live band, let alone got dressed up for a dance?
I mean, wasn't there music as a carnival?
No, he's talking about being the high society that we are now.
We didn't get to go to the beer hall for very long, though. This is the whole night. We got 2 days to rest up. Come on. This will be a lot of fun. We've never done anything like that.
I'm with Jen. Sounds like a great idea. Need a refresh?
just kind of crumples. He knows that this will put him under, but he can't resist himself. Constitution saving throw disadvantage.
Almost the one. He almost was out.
Oh, I think I'm starting to get used to the mouth this blend, man. Oh, yeah. We can like go to the tailor, get dolled up for this. We're rich now. We're rich adventurers.
Hell yeah.
He gives you a fist bump. Yeah.
No, just
Live it
because
up
we
on the
have
shit we've earned.
income doesn't mean you need to go blow it all. You should be smart with your money.
I'm gonna live like Josiah lives. And I give a little strut. Speak for yourself. I bought a cheese Danish and you bought a fucking staff, man.
I did, but this is practical.
Yeah, gotta eat. Bet you eat later tonight. You better not eat too much. You won't be rich much longer. We'll have to go back into the Fae.
Don't answer.
I reach over to see if there's any of that challah bread left.
Going to the Gitzi stash? That's dangerous work.
Gitzi, you got any more of that? Holla if you holla.
I mean, her eyes are open, but she is knocked out.
Oh. I don't mind if I do. I want to reach over and tear off a little piece. What do you want me to roll on that? A stealth?
I would say survival.
Survival?
You're challenging some instincts here.
I'm down with that.
Survival. Your survival.
You know,
Use a finger.
I mean,
I assume you're gonna have to bring it up past her nose, and that's
yeah.
we're gonna see.
She
if
about to
eats
be
in
a
her
snapping
sleep.
turtle in a moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess that would partially negate the sleep, so I'll roll it flat out. Survival. Go ahead and roll your perception.
Sure.
Oh, and it's Gitzi and it's food. Oh, so close.
You forgot that's my fishing roll. As I cast out that hand and perfectly arch up and over. I look. Yeah, and I peel a piece off. Oh, and there's a huge chunk of roast pineapple right on the other end. Oh, that's the good part right there. Ah. Oh, yeah.
So unfair.
Best roll of my life.
Never top that.
Becca doesn't lose races. Gitzi doesn't lose food rolls. I'll take my win when I can get it. All right. Tomorrow, Josiah, we're going to the tailor. Anybody who wants to come with us, free game.
They don't understand clothes.
Well, you're also talking to one knocked out person. So assume the answer will be yes.
Well, we're going to bring, I know she's sleeping, but we'll bring Gitzi. So want to come out for lunch anyway?
Something to actuate that shell? Good God, this is good stuff. Woof.
I have some fine wardrobe already from the Fae.
Looking like Gary Oldman when you strut up in that bitch. I am here to greet you. Looking like a Conan.
You never had nothing like this nice, bitch.
Yeah, we're friends.
Not on the level of Alex Verishan, but
question for you, Caustic.
Uh-huh.
Your item I.
Yes.
Your choice.
Oh.
It can come from the original table inside the DMG.
Okay.
Or it can be picked from the modern allocation. It is your choice.
Cool. I don't know what's on either and haven't looked at either, but
Well, you know the traditional. There's the deck, like the deck of many things.
Number 83.
yeah.
Yeah, which she already has.
Modernize it.
She's already got the deck that you stole.
Yep.
I've already fought death. Just a reminder of where we're at in this campaign. Yes, so there are those traditional, and then there are the list I've compiled of legendary items of all the different new supplements that I have. It is your
Let's try
choice.
some new stuff. Let's see what happens.
Okay, new one.
Let's see.
New one will be marked because I will not roll on that one. I'm going to add extra ones in. Who originally got the item?
I think it's Josiah and Gitzi, I believe.
Ah.
Josiah originally got it.
Original table or new?
You know I want that new.
I want that new. Okay, cool.
Fancy sparkles.
Those will be compiled for you next time on the I list.
Yeah, we're definitely going to use that responsibly.
Right.
Finally pulling up a winded. I'm exhausted. Lays back. There's maybe a few too many people. But we got here. Out in front of the elf song.
Yeah, I mean, I get out. I offer to help Gitzi out.
You will probably either need to shake her or begin to drag her out or lure her perhaps with food.
Let's get a look at Aelun. Do you want to pick her up and scoot her out?
Do I want to? Yes, I could try.
I can help you. I mean, I don't want to wake a sleeping Gitzi.
I mean, does she want to stay in the cart? I mean, it should be her decision. She could sleep here if she wants.
Homeboy's still got half a ham sandwich in his mouth. Do you think he's really going to want Gitzi sitting in his cart while he's trying to finish the lunch break we already fucked up?
I'm just trying to respect her wishes. I don't know. You know, she wants different things than everyone else.
I think she wants to wake up in her bed.
That's probably true. There probably won't be breakfast in the cart tomorrow.
No.
Yes, well, in that case, we should probably take her. I should probably get more fruit from the kitchen too because my pockets are empty.
That's probably a good idea. You know, if she gets hungry, one stare, one bowl.
I keep having dreams that she's going to bite my fingers off in her sleep.
Just reach around my shoulder, around her back, and I'm going to grab this leg, you grab that leg, and listen out of the cart.
Just saying, I can't afford to lose any more limbs. I already am missing 5 fingers.
Well,
I've only got 5 left.
She can build you another one. Maybe.
Yes, but like, have you ever lost a finger?
He looks down at his hand. Nope, not yet.
You don't want to lose a finger. Trust me, you know, it's not fun.
Just be careful then.
Yes, okay, well, you get the one side, I will get the other.
She's laying on one of my shoulders. I've already got one. I need you on the other side.
Okay, yes, I will lift it. That's fine. I will lift. It's no problem. He's gonna try to lift her up on the other side.
You can try.
I mean, he's got meat helping him.
It's true.
We doing this together or are we doing advantage on one?
I will help you.
All right.
You don't want to
Cool.
help me.
All right. Then here we go. That was a long way to get there. 22 on the strength.
Oh yeah, with ease.
We're being very careful as we get out of this rickshaw to keep Gitzi cradled between the two of us as we walk into the tavern.
Thank you.
How tall is Josiah?
He's a shorter Leonin. He's 6'1".
Aelun's like just shy of 5 feet.
I had no idea that you were so short.
Yeah, dude. I have to like hold her up.
I've never imagined you being that short.
Dude, I always thought you were like on par with me.
Everything I know is a lie.
Yeah, I thought you were
I didn't
like.
realize what Tom Cruise is now part of our team.
I'm like a solid 4'11", but I'm telling everyone I'm 5 foot.
Man,
Well, you and I are we're hustling and shuffling. Gets you up to the room.
I've been living a lie, dude.
You know, they say you shrink as you get older, and I'm 247. So
He started out this long. Now he's this long.
Back home at the elf song, Carlisle gives you a glance and looks. I was wondering if you were going to come back or not. Poor Daniel, he's been so stocked up in the kitchen. He finally looks over there. He's got the towel over his shoulder. Even he's got a smile on his face. Even he's missed cooking up the semi-feast every day.
Oh.
Welcome back home, Finn.
Daniel, when you wake up, you got work. Josiah and Aelun carrying Gitzi to a room.
She's going to wake up with an appetite.
Better get started now. She's gonna wake up hungry.
Big party. Oh God, I don't have the elf song back in here yet. I gotta bring it back in.
No.
Oh no, my home.
It's just
Not here anymore.
It's just empty. It's nothing but darkness.
I'll never be able to remember what a tavern looks like.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
As the sun begins to set, taking Gitzi back up to her room. The rest of you piling back into the creature comforts of home. Wealthy, full bellies, money in your pocket. You will be taking a full day's downtime in between from our next session.
A full day as in
A full D&D day. So I will be going over items to exchange that will be fast forwarded in a small segment that begins next episode that says where you were and what you acquired and what you did in your downtime. And it will pick up on the eve of the third day of Crimson Days.
But I had to meet the guy at dusk tomorrow.
Oh yes, you do have to meet the guy at dusk tomorrow.
Too bad. Suck it up.
That'll just be part of it.
I'll wrap up into that meeting.
You know,
Mario Party in
you
his
showed
living
up,
room.
he didn't, you felt kind of bummed, and that was that.
We played Mario Party in his living room. He introduced me to some of his college friends. Yeah. I didn't quite fit in, but they're the only people I know now, so they're my friends.
Now, hey, we just get to pick up at dusk then.
Perfect.
It'll cover the daytime activities up until towards the evening.
And then danger time. Perfect.
As you guys head back to your rooms to retire. Anything else that you would like to do?
I would probably approach Carlisle. Excuse me, I don't think you do, but I just wanted to ask, do you have a private room still available? Or are we taking up everything?
Wow.
As she leans over, things must be going very well.
I just need a bit of time on myself. Only for a night or two. If you have it.
I don't have it for a night or two. It's at least week to week.
I'll do a week then.
All right, Asher. Leads you up to the lavish suite. It's nice. You have your own study, your own little breakfast nook, sleeping area, great view. And Carlisle kind of looks back towards you. Don't worry. Hopefully this will clear your head. And she hands you the key.
That's what I'm hoping for too. Gotta get some, I got some work to do and some conversations to have and some things to think about. And it's hard to do it when around them.
Don't need to explain to me. He gives you a pat on the shoulder. Don't forget. Last call for late dinner. Coming up in 30.
I'll take one.
He nods with a smile as she heads back downstairs. As you give a look before you walk into that door, I want you to roll a perception check with disadvantage.
I'm gonna add a D10 to it because I haven't used anything this session, so I'm just gonna throw on there and 15.
15. Turn, you pass back into the room. There's a handful of things from the other room. Nice study and table to sprawl out. Take inventory. But just as you do, the painting of the lady on the wall flashes two red eyes in her spot. And she blinks and they go away. Anyone else before bed?
Do we know that Asher's going to a different room?
Oh, 100%. He came in and got his shit.
Okay. After some time, Aelun will go across the hall to wherever his room's at and knock on the door. Asher.
I get up from the study and
Asher.
I open the door and you can see that there's like the lantern's lit, and then I have like several books sprawled out already on this study, and like tons of pages and things like that. Kind of like an array and not even like fully settled in yet. Yeah, yes, Aelun. Yes.
Please,
what do you need?
Sorry, I know that you are in your own space. I was wondering. It was a little bit. Okay, I was a little bit embarrassed with the guy here. I tried to give him the pamphlet. There's the contract.
Obviously, it was not a contract. I'm thinking maybe I should. Well, in any case, do you have any red ink?
Red ink?
Yes. Do you have any red ink?
I've got ink. I don't have red ink.
It's good.
Actually, wait, hold on. I might. And I go and I scramble through all of my like utensils that I still have, and you see that there's a lot less. You know, and it's not like the same package that he had before, where he had all of that stuff. And he goes and like probably pulls out like a almost empty like little quill. Like there's like a set still, and I mean, I have this. I mean, it's like it's red enough, I guess. It's
yes,
mostly an earthen tone that's, you know, aging. So I don't, you know.
That is be fine. That'll be fine. I'm not picky. Do you have a some sort of quill? Maybe something. Maybe a sharp one.
Goes back. Gets in his bag. Pulls out a quill. What are you gonna do with this? You gonna like draw a picture or something?
I thought that maybe I would practice some letters.
By yourself?
Yeah, I thought maybe I would take a first crack at it. Learn by doing.
Well, you probably should get some guidance on that, but here, how about this? And he goes and he takes out like he finds like what is like this old small book, very, very beat up, very, very old. And the cover is like dirty, and part of it's like worn away, and on the edge of it is like this like kind of silver and black embroidery that's also kind of faded. Here, what I would suggest is start here. This was a child's book from me growing up. Just try to mirror what you're looking at as a starting point. They're very simple words. Good luck.
Okay. You're not going to tell Josiah about this, are you?
I mean, not if you don't want me to. It's not.
Yes.
Everybody knows you can't read or write. It's not a big deal, Aelun.
I just listen. This just stays between you and I for now.
Okay.
It is our little secret.
Sure. I'm kind of busy though.
If you have any secrets, I could keep them for you.
No. I'll be sure to let you know if I have any deep dark secrets.
It's good. Yes, and then we are on the same page.
Sure, you tell me all your secrets and I'll do the same.
I am a werewolf.
I already know that.
Well, that is. But then then you have one up on me, and now two.
Well, I don't really have any secrets that I haven't really shared that you haven't seen, so.
Yeah, it's fair.
Are you like searching for something? It seems like you're kind of
I just am trying
poking
to
and prodding. You're a pretty direct individual, so if you have a question, just ask it.
No, I just I don't like being at a disadvantage, so I just was hoping that if you had a secret and I had a secret, then we would be even, and there would be no, you know what I mean. But that's okay. I will take this. I will practice, and then we'll see how it goes. You have to sharpen the mind as you sharpen the body.
Exactly.
He's gonna like take this stuff and kind of walk back to the room.
Close the door.
Yeah, he's gonna slowly close the door, watching you as you close the door.
I just like as soon as like honestly, like as soon as you like turn and like you go to turn around, I've already like closed the door and I'm like heading back in. Like you turn around as the door like shuts.
Aelun's then he's gonna creep back into the room and kind of he's gonna take this stuff and crawl up into the rafter, into the shadows.
Into
the dark.
One final thing. if I may.
Exploding ink.
Look, no. When you're at the door talking to me, make a perception check.
Is it hearing him smelling?
No, sight.
Are you naked? Took 30.
You would see a large picture has been removed from the wall and is now facing away from the wall, and you only see the back leaning. That's all.
I will get your secrets. That's Aelun. He crawls up into the rafters with that red ink, and the book you gave him, he's actually gonna like toss on to one of the beds below. And I'm gonna take that red quill and the ink, and I'm gonna roll up my sleeve, and I'm gonna start trying to tattoo that red moon that I saw earlier on my arm with the red ink.
Survival check for your prison tat.
Oh man.
It's 11. It's an 11.
11.
At least it is certifiable a moon. Nobody said of fantastic quality, but it is indeed a moon.
For a simple circle with, you know, a moonish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you take that red ink and start drawing that moon, trying to really dig it in with the point of the quill.
Anyone else as you prepare for sleep? Jen is on top of the sheets, out as soon as it hits. Tried to pick up the pamphlet like 4 or 5 times and has dropped it. It's the equivalent of trying to look at the cell phone. As it hits you, you wake up. Asher, I want you to roll a perception check.
$17.
17. What have you been doing in your room to start the night before going to sleep?
He kind of goes back to his comforts, and his comforts is studying and looking at various different spells and things like that. And it's rough going, especially as like when he sits down, you know, he kind of sees out of the periphery those eyes for a moment on that picture, and he promptly walks over and takes the picture and flips it and faces against the wall.
The eyes on the picture.
Those eyes that he saw from the ladies' pictures that flared.
Oh, you never saw the eyes.
You said, did you not say that?
No, I told the audience and the rest of us, but you didn't see them.
Oh, I thought I saw that. Oh.
No.
Well, then you wouldn't have seen the picture on the ground. Aelun, I apologize. I thought I saw those. My bad.
Nope.
I saw the red eyes.
Yeah, you did. You are the red eyes. But he would have dove into that, definitely working on a couple spells. One of them I previously mentioned. And then at a certain point when it got late enough and he started getting tired, he would take out a potion, something that he's familiar with, something that Chikios gave him. And he would take this out, and he wouldn't quite use it, but he would open the stopper and would kind of let the aroma fill out a bit, just to get that connection. And he would absolutely try to go into that subconscious, just reaching out, as he's not spoken to Chikios in a very long time. And although he's worried and he's cautious, he's more worried about his friend and mentor. And so he just kind of reaches out on a like light base, not trying to deep dive in because he's still kind of cautious. But
there is no light base. There is.
Yeah.
Well, Asher may believe there is a light base. There is. Mm-hmm. Do or do not.
Yeah.
So you're concentrating on dream walking.
I am, yes. I guess you could say I'm concentrating on dream walking.
Okay.
Because practice makes perfect and he needs to speak to his friend.
100%. Perception check, disadvantage.
All these rolls are gonna catch up to me. 10. I've got a D8. So might as well use them. Oh, 17.
17. Just before settling into dream walk, you notice that it's not the typical mint on the pillow inside this room. Something else. And the shine of the moonlight from the window catches your eye.
Go over and absolutely look at it.
It's a small gold and red locket.
What is this? I'll pick it up and look at it.
Its shape, not too much different than the one of your D1 emote. On a long gold chain that's warm to the touch. You pop that locket open, and there's a small faded tin picture on the inside of an Eldrin woman and a tiefling man on the inside of it. Faces that seem familiar, yet you've never seen. And when you hold this locket, you can feel the magic that it contains within. It has 3 charges. 3 charges of a combination spell of Firestorm and Fairy Fire. An item that you feel a connection both infernal and fey. And you have no idea how it's gotten here. Back inside the other room. Perception checks with disadvantage for everyone.
Is this just sight?
No, it can be sight, sound, smell.
Okay.
Did mine not come through? Let me try again.
Out cold.
Sleepy Gitzi.
Oh.
Gosh, I told you I was sleeping. It's real heavy.
With your eyes open.
Asher, you can give your perception check as well, because you will have gone moving in to doing your dream walk after staring at this locket.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Or, yeah. Yeah. 5.
As that camera zooms out into the night sky, up above the elf song, one large white dire wolf and 3 other werewolves look through the window up on top of the roof, staring into Aelun's room. And that is where we will end this week.
Damn.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
It's fine because they have the tattoo now.
He does have the tat. So, we have some independent shopping to do. Asher, you may take the item H. Oh no, you already took the item H off because you purchased the other one, so it doesn't come off the list. That came from your own wealth. So you've already marked one off. That is the locket.
Interesting.
So, we have a little bit to divide up in the after show, but we got action coming up next week. Woods, Crimson Days, all on the docket. Appreciate you guys joining us tonight. We will see you tomorrow night for Meteoric Core and the D and Double feature. Love you guys. Be good.